There is always a motive. There is always a motive. Don't you guys think? Don't think for 1 second that one of the very few reasons Ab and Preach went after Fresh and Fit was because Fresh and Fit was a threat to their business. Real talk. Fresh and Fit was a threat to Abba and Preach's business. They were and are. And the thing is you have to understand female nature. And it's funny, a lot of people I have had discussions with, they say, well, you have mother, what if you had a daughter? And I'm like, look, man, the truth is the truth. Whether the truth applies to all women, whether they're related to us familially or not. That's why Abba and Preach went after Fresh and Fit. Hell, I'll use myself as an example. And this actually has a lot to do with Abba and Preach. But yeah, Anthony Johnson came after me. He came after me under the guise of, I'm trying to rid the manosphere of frauds, the truth, and blah, 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 blah. That's not the reason he did it. No, the reason he did it was to get rid of me. And the reason he wanted to get rid of me, well, it was because of the Conference of Masculine Excellence. Provide notice of its total cancellation. Anthony will give you a bunch of reasons as to why he continues to go after me. This is the reason. Anthony came after me. Because the CME is a threat to his convention. That's the first thing he tried to do. Here's something else. I want to rid the manosphere of frauds. I'm about the truth and integrity, blah, 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 blah. No, you're not. You wanted me to cancel the CME. You wanted me to cancel the CME. That's why you did and continue to do the hit pieces on me. It didn't work. It did not work. Since then, I have successfully pulled off two CMEs. There will be a third. There absolutely will be a third. He has tried everything under the sun to take me down, gentlemen. You guys know. He's launched attacks on my websites. He's gone after my payment processors. Guess what? I'm still here. So after I pulled off the second CME, Anthony decided to look around, and this is what he does. He likes to see, who is Donovan Sharp enemies with? Who doesn't like Donovan Sharp right now? Well, he correctly concluded that Ab and Preach, not fans of your boy. So he decided to co-opt with them to try to get me taken down. Now, it's interesting. I love my mother and I love my sisters. They were hoes, man. My mom was a hoe. Listen, my mom was a hoe when she was married. Dude, my mom cheated on my dad and had at least 2 abortions. Both of my sisters have had at least I was there for one of them. So I know and I've witnessed this stuff firsthand. And there are a lot of guys who would like to think, well, that doesn't apply to my mom. Yes, Mom, I love you to death. You brought me into this world. I will be forever grateful. But that doesn't mean I can't acknowledge that she was a hoe.
Do you think that if a girl has an abortion, that takes her off of life or a long-term relationship?
The thing is that we'll never know. Because she'll just lie about
it. Okay, what if you do know?
So if I knew that she had an abortion in the past?
Yeah,
she's done.
A lot of guys don't care.
Well, if a lot of guys don't care, those are guys without options. If you commit to a woman who made the unilateral decision to end the life of another person without their consent, that is a special kind of evil.
I'm with you. I agree. I'm very pro-life, but I'm just... that isn't the consensus that when I asked this question.
Okay, I know I'm a single mom, and I don't know how to cook, and I've got a few tattoos, but that doesn't mean I don't deserve a good man, right?
What is good, chat? How are we? Hold up. Welcome to the show. Okay, let's do a mic check before we get started here. Y'all let me know if you can hear me. Put a 1, all right? If that sounds funky, let me know. Put a 2, all right? Because we about to get into it today, people, all right? We are here. We're gathered here today. Let's start properly, too. We are gathered here today to, I would say, rather celebrate the end of the CME lineage. Okay, guys, let's all. This is a funeral. Okay, I know we are not used to doing funeral streams. All right, and first of all, okay, there's gonna be some things that may make y'all want to laugh, but this is no laughing matter. All right, okay. We're celebrating the death, okay, of an era, the ending of a old time, I would say, ritual, if you want to call it, and that is the CME and whatever Manosphere convention is coming after that. This is done. It's over with. Okay, so we're not celebrating here at the funeral. Focus on the end of the red pill. Okay, we're not here to celebrate, but to break down why it had to happen, okay? And did it have to happen, okay? And who were responsible for this particular thing happening, okay? And there's a lot of things to cover, so don't laugh, because that's horrible. You terrible people in the chat. How dare you laugh at the death of a convention? I mean, Jesus Christ, especially when the guy who is responsible for starting this convention is kind of on the downhill himself, okay? For those of you guys who don't know, I am talking about the CME, the Cut Mastery EXPO. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the conference. What was it? The Conference of Masculine Excellence. Yes, that's the one. All right. And what this CME is supposed to be, it's supposed to be a convention amongst many in the red pill space. And the convention is designed to basically get a lot of men together in one space. We're going to gather all the young men, in one spot with other older men, and we're going to talk about issues and things that have to do with women and society and things like that. Right now we have the 21 conventions, we got the Black Manosphere meetup, and then we also have Donny Boy CME. Okay, and this is part of a long succession of conventions. Now, here's the thing. In my personal opinion, I personally don't think a lot of these conventions are worth it. And actually, that's part of the reason why I'm going to explain why this is the end. Okay. And second of all, I mean, these bozos. I mean, what the hell y'all thinking charging your prices at these ridiculous premiums for what? Right? I mean, eventually y'all had to see that this was what the end result was going to be. Especially if your audience base are a bunch of broke boys. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not saying majority of them are broke. Okay, but let me tell you this. Just because y'all are preaching red pill and get your money up and get your game up doesn't mean the people who are following you are actually doing that, okay? I mean, they may be commenting in your channel saying that you've saved their lives or you helped them make a 6 figures or whatever the hell you want to call it, okay? But at the end of the day, reality speaks otherwise. None of them brodies in the chat room that you're speaking to are rich, all right? They're not high value. Matter of fact, none of the things or value you think you're providing them is helping them become more valuable in their own lives. If anything, the only value being gained right now is you, the red pill influencer, because you are siphoning all of these idiots' cash that actually believe your advice is going to change their life, okay? And so you have to know at some point that pool of money was going to eventually dry up, at least for the vast majority of these content creators that can't keep up with the younger guys like Sneeko, Neon. I mean, their streams are really booming. I'm actually more tempted to just cover them because it seems like they're doing more interesting shit than what these guys are doing, but we're seeing the end game here, okay? Especially for the convention side of things. It's done. It's done. Next year, I'm going to explain to y'all right now. After we break down what we about to break down, I'm going to tell you that next year, there's no CME. That's not happening. It's done. It's over with. There's no conventions. There's no nothing. I don't give a crap, all right? And listen, even if it happens, it's still going to be the same quality as what we just saw. Okay? Listen, y'all thought we were done with this nigga. Y'all thought we were done. I mean, first it was the wedding, and then we got this bullshit. I mean, Donny Boy, congratulations. You somehow managed to outdo yourself, okay? And listen, just to break down how far the mighty has fallen, we're gonna, it's a kind of what do you call it? A wake, right? We're gonna remember, the good times, right? If there were any, okay? We're gonna play back, the CME 1, CME 2, and then unfortunately the CME 3, okay? And we're gonna see for ourselves why I don't think there's gonna be a CME 4, and I don't think even Donny Boy himself has a stomach in him to do a CME 4. I don't even think Donny Boy's fans have the stomach in them to want to see another CME 4 announcement, okay? I think they're done. All right, so guys, welcome to the show. I am Duke. Please, we'll hit that like button before we get into this stuff because it is about to go crazy, okay? So the first video we're about to play right now is a snippet from the CME 1, okay? And I want you guys to understand something. The difference between high value and great value, okay? The biggest difference is basically how you decide to present yourself. So let's go ahead and play this video and you see how that transformation happened. All right, so chat, while I'm pulling this up, let's go ahead and get the likes up. And can y'all hear me okay? I see some ones. Oh yeah, word, y'all can hear me. Shout out to y'all, chat. Let's do it. All right, so we got the CME 1. Okay, is that this guy right over here? No, is that the, hold up. Make sure I got the right one here. Yeah, so this is the CME 2. Let's share this one. All right, I want y'all to notice something. Look at the background, look at the stage, right? They got everything set up. And what we're gonna play is the quality. I'm talking about money, baby. You could tell Donny Boy really put a lot into the CME. All right. Now, let me tell you something. When this CME was gonna go down, okay, everybody had their doubts. Matter of fact, this was the very CME, chat, that Donny Boy was just determined to make a statement, particularly because Anthony Johnson was against this CME happening, according to Donny Boy, right? The payment processes were being DDoSed, according to Donny. Okay, there were all these exposed videos being done about Devin and all this stuff coming out about Donny, and we thought it was gonna be an epic failure, but Donny Boy, okay, he managed to prove us all wrong. Let's just play a little bit of this, and then we're just going to continue with the disintegration of this whole enterprise.
Dallas-Fort Worth area. How you doing, Phil?
Doing excellent, George.
Excellent. I wouldn't expect any less.
Look,
Texas
look
Tom.
Look at that. Look at this.
I've had the pleasure of knowing him since 2018.
Look at all these masculine men walking up the stage here.
When did you arrive? This morning. All right. Excellent. Tailored Carnivore.
Like a fashion show. Look at this. He's got the vest on and
He's
shit.
looking good here.
Yo, chat. Look at this venue. Look at, you can tell he went all out, and not just the venue. As you can see, Donny Boy sitting right back there, but not just the venue, chat. Look at how put together and the people that showed up. I mean, it still looks empty, don't get me wrong, but there was a lot more attendance in this one than the rest of the CME you're gonna see. Okay, I'm just gonna let y'all know that right now. Look at this venue.
He's looking good here. You ready for this weekend? That's great. Hotep Jesus. Great to have you here. Who's next? Anthony Migliorino. You're in for a treat here. First time on a stage, is that correct? At a men's conference? Great to have you here from Long Island. Any Long Island people here? All right, cool.
Yeah, this guy ends up getting dumped by everybody, including Anthony Johnson. He used to speak at Anthony Johnson's, 21 conventions, but then kind of stabbed Anthony in the back and then went on Donny Boy's team. But don't think they're talking anymore. All right, but he used to be a beard stylist, believe it or not. All right, so if you need your beard styled, you can visit this bozo over here.
Terrence Pop.
Look at this venue.
Look at him acting all humble.
You see, I mean, it's still filled up. I mean, you can still see there's more in attendance in this CME that you will see in the upcoming CMEs that we're viewing here. Okay, but it's extravagant. You could tell Donny went all out.
I guess his number is up to what, 366? Is that what it is? 366. You know what that means? There are 366 men who have communicated with him that his message literally saved their lives, and they didn't put the gun in their mouth. Give him a hand.
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Y'all are definitely helping guys not commit suicide. Just standing on stage, charging them $2,500, making them go broke. Okay, that's definitely not going to make them want to kill themselves. Oh, perfectly not. All right, I would like to see these messages, bro. I would like to see this. Okay, and then I want to check up on these individuals within the next 5 years after the red pill bullshit wears off. Right after they figure out that all the lessons they've learned from you bozos actually can apply to the real world. So they just wasted their lives following you idiots. Okay, so I would like to see the numbers on that because y'all tend to claim a lot of things. Fresh and Fit says this. Saving children is one thing, but saving UN cells it means so much to me. Fuck them kids. I don't care about them. All right, I mean, for Pete's sakes, we support Andrew Tate here. I mean, you think we really cared about kids being trafficked? All right, it's just one thing I want to put out there to make it seem like y'all are more important than saving children out there. Yes, and not the greatest. I mean, Myron, that is good. That should be a meme right there. Just saving children. It's like, bro, come on, dog. Come on, bro. Who the fuck are you saving? Look at these clowns. Francois Gros, shout out to you for $5 super chat. Francois says CME stands for cuck making excuse, and that represents Donny Boy so much. Facts. Shout out to you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Dev was good with the $5 super chat. Dev says Donny Boy spent more money on that rock for his already married wife that is CME. At least it wasn't hosted in a parking lot going outside. Yeah, bro, it was crazy because this CME, the CME3, was actually slightly better than the CME2. If you can call the CME2 a broom closet, okay, basically the equivalent of, the CME3 is like a classroom that is in a basement somewhere that got renovated for like a community gathering. That's what it is, or an AA meeting. That's what it is. So it's a step above the cut, okay? But you could just tell, listen, you doing a wedding in a CME on the same day. Maybe, Donny, if you really cared about these men or their lives you're saving, you would have probably, instead of splitting resources between the wedding and the CME, maybe divert a little bit towards a better venue, kind of like the one you did the first time, this one. Whatever happened to this one? Why can't y'all ever lock this down again? Oh, let me guess. It was Anthony Johnson's fault. Okay.
Yes, sir. From Chicagoland, Coach EO. You're in for a real treat.
Clown. All right, this is if you ordered vanilla ice off of Wish, that's him. All right, he pops up again, especially when it comes down to Anthony Johnson's and the 21 convention getting canceled. Okay, this guy pops up again.
We're happy to have him here. Excellent. Aaron Clary, you know him. Come on, Aaron.
All right, we're skipping all this. Let's get the Donny.
2017, when I first decided
Look
to
at him! Look at him, chat. Look at this. He's got a 3-piece suit. Get used to this picture, because this is the last time you'll ever see this nigga in a 3-piece suit. Yeah, I'm talking about the next CME conventions following this one. Yeah, it's like he gets broker and broker and broker. I mean, the last one, he had a bowling shirt on. But the quality here, chat, the reason I'm playing is I want y'all to get a feel for the quality and how all out Donny went for this.
My face on YouTube. Now, the main reason I decided to show my face on YouTube,
his stomach is practically bursting through the seams,
was really not to gain a following, but was to more or less show people that, yeah, I really am black, right? That's what I got, like the first, 150, or I'm sorry, the first 95, 97 episodes. Donovan, you're awesome, but we think you're a white guy. So, not that I haven't heard this before, right? Obviously. So, Labor Day of 2017, I decided to show my face for the very first time. And the growth has been pretty staggering ever since. Now, about 6 months later, YouTube shut down my first channel. This was totally my fault. This is totally my fault. And we can all talk about censorship and what's fair and what's not. But when the world shows you that it's going to do certain things, you have one of two choices. You can either adapt or you can give up, right? So I decided to adapt. Decided to clean up my language a little bit, right? Gave it another start, and now here we are.
This dude is breathing harder than Tony Soprano taking bad news. This, bro, like, you know what the funny thing is? His diet still hasn't changed. He's still big as shit. It's like, yo, how do you run a show online, help the men transform their lives, and you have stayed the same ever since? It don't make sense to me, bro. Don, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. Says Convent, the frauds of dollar cost crypto, Pearl. Yeah, yo, isn't that dollar cost crypto? Wasn't that MLD? That was MLD's promotion, wasn't he? And now he's trying to clown other. What is he? He's trying to clown Saint the Sinner. All right, that episode is coming out soon. By the way, we gotta do a follow up. All right. Oh, by the way, chat announcement. So that Saint the Sinner video, yeah, we got a copyright disputes filed on it. So if you watch the stream again, all those parts that were blurred out because it was they were what do you call it? They filed a claim on it. You can now watch it. Right? It's weird because like. You know, there were moments with me just staring at the screen, but that's when we were blacked out and I had no idea, you know, when the stream was going to come back. But we're going to get that back and subsequent streams coming afterwards because I don't know what these idiots are doing. Like, how you going to file a copyright claim? I think that's like the worst thing these idiots can be doing. Like, you're filing a claim on a video, but when people are reacting to it for fair use, like it's going to automatically block them. That don't make any sense because now we got these disputes going back and forth. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, but you guys can now watch that video without the little, you know, YouTube cancellations and whatnot. So we're getting that taken care of. But let's go ahead and get to this video.
So things continue to grow a little bit, right? I'm still writing articles, and Roosh is probably not going to like me mentioning his name, but thank you, Roosh. Without Roosh, I'm not here. That's all there is to it. So shout out to Roosh Valizadeh, Roosh V, one of the OGs of the Manosphere. Let's give him a hand. So then I was a part of a certain panel of a certain color, call it red. And eventually got invited.
He's talking about the Red Man Group.
To another convention.
The 21 convention.
Brilliant stuff. It was great. That really wasn't when I decided to do this. When I decided to do this, I remember having a conversation with Ryan Stone.
Y'all hear how he's breathing?
Shout out to Ryan Stone.
It's like that suit is killing him.
RIAN. He'll text me later. I remember the conversation I had with him. I think it was before episode 312. I said, you know what? I remember when our biggest detractors were women, feminists, right? Anita Sarkeesian, Jezebel, et cetera, et cetera. We need to get those guys shut down. Those were the good old days. We loved it. We loved it. Stop spreading your misogynistic message. No. No, not going to, and you can't make me. We love that. That's sort of what that banded us together. Well, I don't know, fast forward maybe another year and a half, 2 years, and all of a sudden, the feminists and other women kind of fell silent. I looked around, okay, well, do we have any detractors? Well, the answer was yes. And that comes around to my conversation with Ryan Stone. Just like George said in that unbelievable trailer put together by Blake, give that guy a round of applause. Holy crap.
No. How about we don't do that, okay? I don't give a shit about Blake, okay? No one cares about Blake, and I'm sure Blake didn't show up to the third CME, okay? Now, here's where things get kind of weird. Because now we're going to go with the CME 2. Now, chat, before I bring this image up, I want you guys to understand something, all right? Pay attention to the suit. Pay attention to the venue. Because those things are gone. It doesn't exist in this clip. Matter of fact, it just the quality took a nosedive. Take a look.
The opening night of the CME.
As you guys can shirt on. Like you got a bowling why you got a bowling shirt on with a handcuff necklace like you're still in high school? All right, it's like you're stuck being a grandpa and a high schooler, right? I don't get it, bro. Like you're like what's the point of that? right? Go get a normal chain or some shit like that, bro. Like, what are you trying to do? You be a punk? Come on, dog.
You see, things have definitely already gotten started. Hang on a second, I gotta put these on.
You still can't even fit in that shirt.
There we go.
Why?
I gotta put these on.
Why?
Not because I'm trying to look. Oh, there. So I'm gonna stay with you guys, man. I'm gonna have one of my guys follow me with the camera, and we'll get this party started.
I think y'all got shades on. That don't make any sense. Y'all are some weirdos with these shades on, bro.
Oh, pardon me. Say what's up, Thor. There's my guy Thor. There's Pop over there in the background.
Look at this shit. Yo, you know what's funny? She actually showed up to the third one, which is interesting. All right, but look at this shit. Hey, Pearl, how you doing? Surprised to see you here.
Allie the assassin, Pearl. Yeah, absolutely. There's Ed.
Look at this nigga.
Lattimore. Who else? There you go. Okay, you're the guy who's gonna follow me with the camera. Yeah. So that's
You know what? You look like that guy that just follows niggas around with cameras. Hey, stay away from this guy if you see him in your neighborhood.
the guy right there. Thought Monty's in the club. She gonna need a babysitter.
Wait, come on.
So you actually switch it back and forth just like that.
Yeah, Instagram Live, Facebook Live.
Yeah, we're on YouTube, homie.
Oh, YouTube Live.
This is broadcasting to all
You
100.
said Facebook Live? Who still streams on Facebook Live? I feel like, what the hell? Is this Jada Smith? Like, what you come on, bro. no one streams on Facebook Live. They don't pay you.
136,000. So just stay on me and we will get this party started, man. Appreciate it. Go.
He took off his glasses, put him, he doesn't even know what to do.
Don't worry, man. I'm a poor relationship.
Look at the chat. They couldn't even use the full room. Chat, how do you go from this to this? Chat. What are we doing? Chat. How do we go from this, okay, to this? My man, you can't even use the full room. It's like a broom closet, my guy. This is crazy.
As I say, I gotta stick with him. I'm losing him.
Wow.
Yes,
So unorganized. It's like they don't even know what they want to do. I mean, first of all, chat, do you see how tight that shirt is on him? Do you see how tight that shirt is on him? I mean, this is the CME too. My man has not changed in the progress of the weight department. So how do you expect us to believe that you're actually transforming the lives of your audience members if we don't see you change? Like, that's crazy. Look at the circumference of that dude's waistline.
There we go. Oh, we got look at it. So there's MLD.
I'm surprised they managed to fit him in a suit.
We all knew he was fruity. God, MLD suit, dude. Hold on. Just
Clean.
Look at this. Look how clean this dude is, man.
With the burgundy.
Damn.
Thank you.
Like he trying, and like his guts trying to burst out of that. Like, what are y'all? And you gonna have him go into that hot ass room? His face is already pink before he's even walking in there. You know he about to have a heart attack.
Appreciate you.
Everybody's really good, dude. Like, I'm low key hating. Look at these. Nobody told me. Yeah. I want to scale way down from Vegas, if you know what I mean. Dude, it's a venue in Vegas. How many calories did we lose?
Even the hotel looks like a Holiday Inn Express lobby. Y'all been to one of those, right?
Walking in. Oh, everything. I just missed a pop. Man, I could use the
Look at these guys. Imagine. Hold on. Imagine paying $2,500 to just go up there and get lectured by a bunch of old, out of shape dudes that took shortcuts. Like, just imagine, bro. I would feel so cheated. Chat, I would feel so damn cheated, bro, if this was the symbol of masculinity I had to tune into for $2,500. And you wonder why this shit's dying, bro. Hey, Dev, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. Dev says, did they not have a dress code back then? I don't know, but they certainly don't now. That's basically it. More deep, shout out to you. Says, cut to the sus Marquardt doing butt ass. I got you, homie.
Butt ass.
Yo, chat. You know what I'm thinking? Because it's just a clip right now I have set on StreamYard, but I could actually make that like a reaction. Put a 1 if you want to make this a permanent reaction, bro. I can do that. I'll be like, whenever somebody says something sus, we just gonna do this.
Butt ass.
Yo, sus Marquardt, when you go run this fade, bro? When you go run this fade, my boy? Don, shout out to you for the $2 super chat. It says Roosh doesn't like you. Conovan, his Christian right now. Roosh V, right? Oh my god, dog. Yeah, Roosh it wasn't he the one that wrote the book or something like that, or it was somebody, but he was definitely in that pickup artist space, right? And go figure, he's married now, or is he married, or isn't he married? Chat, let me know if he's married. Is Roosh V married? I think he might be married, bro. All these dudes are getting married. Like, all these niggas are getting married, dog. Like, it don't make any sense. Like, again, listen to what these guys are preaching to you, right? They're telling you, hey, don't get married. Okay, well, marriage is stupid. Definitely not a single mom. All right, and she definitely can't be older than you, and she definitely can't be a modern woman, and she did this and that and this and that. All these restrictions, and then you look at the character arc of their life, and then they end up in the same predicament they've been preaching to you to stay away from. Make it make sense. Like, how can you full-heartedly invest so much time, effort, and money into these bozos and see their outcomes and think that's the best thing for you? Like, think about this, guys. It's just, it don't make any sense. These people, okay, it's just, what this exposes, especially with the marriage that Donny Boy just went through, okay, what this exposes is that not only these guys are hypocrites, but this was one big giant grift. It's all a grift. Okay, listen, them telling you to stay away from relationship and avoid women or whatever the fuck it is, you better not listen to that, because they're out there with the women. they're out there getting married right now. Okay, it's just so sad seeing this happen. But yeah, I believe Roosh is married.
The talking Billy. Oh, we got chat.
He said he didn't start the stream yet.
Well, I'll let them
Handle.
Just turn around and like, hey, how you doing? We're good.
Cool.
Are you recording this?
Yep.
Yo, chat, come on. The fuck happened? What happened? What happened, bro? At first, we got a stage. Now they just got to stand off to the corner. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Huh? Wow.
Good to see you, sir. Where did you come in from? I came in from California. Excellent. Yeah. So you're gonna have to split that bottle of wine. Well, I don't drink actually, but being in California is so stressful that I don't drink. I want you though. Really. California drives you to drink.
You can, bro. Even the audio sucks.
I'm gonna talk about how I became durable as a man. I'm gonna talk to you guys about what happened to me in my life and the habits that I acquired and the skills out of there. And fuck them. All right.
Look at all these sausages just gathered in one room. Come on, chat.
You can't use that information for yourself.
You are going to become a certified coach in helping others.
Hey, buddy, you have a microphone. Like, what happened? All right, between this CME and the other one, you forgot how to use a mic. The fuck, bro? The fuck is this? How do you forget how to use a mic? Well, like, even it's like they don't even know what they're doing here. Like, you can't even talk to the mic. Why is the mic over there? We can't hear you.
All right, that's what we really want to do. Thank you, sir. No problem.
Look at this, bro. Look at this clown. Hey, this is Minister Jap right here. You know he's a drunkard. This man is an absolute alcoholic, okay? And realistically, I don't think he's in a position to be coaching men through anti-single moms, because he's one of them big anti-single mom what do you call it, candidates, right? He hates single mothers, even though he's got baby mamas all over the place. And hey, yo, wasn't there a shootout at your grandmama house? What? Because you were trying to act gangster at a casino and you got called out? Well, there was some shit that happened with this dude, and they went to his grandmama's house and they were shooting it up. Yet this guy, who's supposed to be a leader of men, is engaging in petty thug activities, which is like crazy to me. Like, how you still getting hit with drive-bys by ops? Like, aren't you supposed to be high value? It don't sound like you live in a high value neighborhood, bro. It really don't sound like it. All right. So instead of coaching women and single mothers, particularly on how to live better lifestyles, maybe you should go join an AA meeting. Huh? Hi, I'm Minister Jam. Check in. I'm an alcoholic. Nah, like, bro, chat. This dude is crazy drunk. Like, he's got a big alcoholic problem.
We need a pulpit here.
Got an organ coming in, so good to see you, sir. Good to see you.
Coming in from Chicago, you already know.
That's right. He's still in Chicago. Oh, that makes sense.
You talked about principles that I have called 30 code.
Like, does this nigga know how to use a mic? I'm getting frustrated with this. Let's get. Oh, Donny Boy's about to talk. Let's see what Donny Boy has to say about this broom closet of an event.
Well, I think I'm going to bring up the guy who started this conference. He had an idea.
Chat, look at this room.
And like all ideas, they start out as seeds. And they need to be put in the proper soil, watered properly, get the right amount of support.
Yo, he getting ready. It's my time, yo. You trained for this. Whoo! Gotta wipe that sweaty forehead. Come on. Just remember, you paid $2,500 to be here, to be lectured by this guy, by all of this right here. You see this? That's where your $2,500 is going, right here, and nowhere else. Look at these guys.
Philadelphia, PA. Another ass crack. I heard Detroit. I know Detroit's definitely the ass crack. I think Jeff said Chicago. I've flown through Chicago, so I can't really give my opinion on that. But yeah,
Give him the mic. What is wrong with this guy? No wonder y'all not friends no more.
Philly, and
Look
we
at
got
this.
here yesterday. I got a good night's sleep, so I'm ready to go.
Excellent. What are you going to talk about this weekend?
Is the mic even on? Was that not in the budget? Yo, bro, I'm telling y'all, pay attention. This is just the CME 2. We haven't even gotten to the CME 3 yet. Okay, at least the mic was working in that one. Is the mic turned on?
I'm going to talk about evolution. I'm going to talk about the fact that you can't really pigeonhole yourself as a man, right? We all find the red pill. We all swear up and down. Bitches ain't shit. I'm going to fuck 10 bitches a day until I die. But then a funny thing happens on the way to the fabled playa status. You get older, you get a little bit more mature. You might meet someone who
Throw your back out.
Yeah, there you go. I told you that in confidence.
He not lying. And you know what's funny? Little did the audience know that in just a year's time, all right, exactly a year from this CME event, they will be attending another CME event, but with a twist. This twist, to be frank. Okay. All right. And so he wasn't joking to y'all, right? Fuck bitches ain't shit. But this is where he ended up a year later. So again, are these guys really worth the salt that they spread? I don't think so.
But, it's just, I want to give guys permission. I want to give guys permission to say, hey, you know what? It's okay to settle down. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. But I want guys.
He's hinting at it like, yo, it's okay to settle down because the next CME gonna include my wedding, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to divert some funds over. All right, Devin needs a new ring.
To know that it's all right to evolve. It's all right to admit that yes, women can bring value to your life. It is rare indeed, but it does happen. So that's what I'm going to be talking about this weekend.
What can guys expect from the CME who have never been here before?
Your life is going to change, guys. Congratulations to you all.
Yeah, congratulations. Your life is gonna just change and transform in this tiny little room where the mic doesn't work, and I'm definitely sweating my ass off over here. All right, you're gonna love it. We got this TV back here. You see that? Everything's gonna be okay. Jesus Christ, bro! Like, oh my goodness. Talusu, shout out to you for the $2 in the chat. Talusu says, looks like a Monday morning mandatory meeting. Facts. All right, guys, time for some pep talk. Why are sales down today? All right, hey, Jack. We're gonna need some more sales out of you, buddy. All right, it's looking kind of light this month. Yo, it does sound like it, bro. It does sound like it. How do you, again, chat? I want y'all to understand something. How do you go from this to this? Just like, come on, bro. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. What does this CME remind you of? All right. Shout out to Lusu. All right, because it does look like a Monday morning meeting. Like they about to get to me. What it reminds me of, like a little conference. Y'all know when you go on these conferences or expos where you go in and you learn about certain things, like a workshop, right? This is like a workshop breakout session during a bigger convention. That's what this looks like right here. It don't make any sense, bro. But I'm done with this, okay? I'm done seeing this guy in ill-fitting pants and oversized bowling shirts that still manages to be tight on him. All right, let's go ahead and revisit the CME 3. But before we do that, chat, before we visit the CME 3, we have to go ahead and play a video, okay? And this video has to do with his Donny boy, okay? Explaining why, pretty much not even explaining, he was more gloating, okay? He was gloating about the cancellation of the 21 convention by Anthony Johnson, okay? And how much more successful his convention was going to turn out to be, okay? Now, I'm going to listen to a lot of this gloating, but there was something at the end of this particular video that I missed. But shout out to you. You're in the chat right now for sending me this video. I know you are. Shout out to you for sending me this video. I see it. All right. They pointed out something about Donny Boy in this video where he almost hinted at the potential outcome of the third CME. And that hint he was hinting at was basically not so good. Okay, it was basically letting y'all know CME 3 might not be up to the standards that I'm bragging about here, but we're just gonna bypass that. Let's go ahead and play this video real quick.
Go ahead and get to the elephant in the room, man. So early this morning, it was brought to my attention that the 21 convention has been canceled. It hasn't been postponed. It hasn't been rescheduled. It has been completely and totally canceled. Now, you from the outside looking in, EO, what are your initial thoughts on just the cancellation? Just given, and I don't know what you know about Anthony Johnson, but give me the Reader's Digest version of what your initial thoughts are in this.
You know, if I had to be honest, I think it's unfortunate. Speaking on our behalf, I know there's different feelings about the whole thing, but I'll say this for the men. I think the guy was around a long time, and I think he mismanaged his business. I think he kind of lost his mind over the last couple of years. When you're an event organizer, there's a lot of responsibilities, and one of them is relationship building.
Yes.
Not relationship tearing down,
yes.
Relationship building. A couple of
Donovan, I don't know how you're able to regrow your hairline like that. You gotta teach me how to do that, bro, because I don't know how you go from this. Okay, I don't get it. How do you go from this, all right, to this? Like, what are you putting on your head, bro? Like, what is this? Like, let me know, because shit looking crazy, bro. I mean, I don't know why you would do it. It feels like something that can rub off in the shower. I don't know. Is it shoe polish? I don't know. Like, either get the hair plugs from Myron or be done with it. It's looking ridiculous, bro. We can't in one shot see you with hair and another shot see you without hair. Like, you go get you a transplant. All right, everybody's doing it, right? Look, go ask Myron in the MLD. Both of your best friends got hair transplants, bro. Stop with this cheap shit. Unless you're telling us you broke. That's what you're trying to tell us, bro. Because that shit do be expensive, right? What is it, like $8,000, $9,000, right? Ain't that right, bro? Why don't you just go get that? What is with this, bro? It don't make sense having to see a video where we see this and then another one where we just see this. It's like, come on, dog. It's just let's come on.
Things that I saw in Anthony that I think this is where he missed the mark. Now I attribute it to maybe his youth, but I think he's in his 30s, but maybe he's been around a long time. So, he's pretty seasoned. He's put a lot of events together. As a matter of fact, I spoke at one of them. You wouldn't know because he took the speech down, but I did speak at one of his events a couple years ago. But one thing I noticed about him that he doesn't, well, for one, I talked about the relationship building. I don't know, it appears like lately he was on a rampage of trying to expose people.
Yep.
The other thing I noticed, he always keeps it at the same venue. To my knowledge, whereas a guy like you, you're in Vegas, you're in Miami, you're switching up environments. I think it's important to understand that if you're going to cater to men, you want men to come down to an event, they're looking at it as a vacation as well as informative.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not paying $1,500 to $2,000 to come see you in a freaking tiny ass conference room, okay, to be lectured on how to be a man. All right, I'm not gonna call that a vacation. It's more like torture or hell. All right, no wonder your sales are dying, my boy. It's over for y'all.
I want to go out and have a good time. They don't want to go to the same rinky dink ass hotel, same rinky dink hotel, same venue, same stage, everything's the same. So I think as an event coordinator,
pay attention to this. They're dissing the stage. They're dissing the hotel, okay? Because we're about to see the CME 3. This is all Donny Boy's shit talking on Anthony Johnson, okay? Before we saw what his CME 3 was really about. He ain't about shit either, all right? It looked like he couldn't find a three-piece suit. Just more bowling shirts. My nigga, your age is showing, dog. It's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I think bowling shirts are cool, right? But just stop trying to, delve in a young man's game, especially in this dating world, okay? You're married, get out. It's just weird having, it's like a party, at a college party, and you see like a 50-year-old there trying to be hip. All right, that's Donny. Hey, y'all kids find this music hip, right? Oh my goodness, I am getting jiggy with it, yo. Like, it's like, bro, get the fuck out of here. You're too old for this, my boy.
Organizer, you got to have that in mind. Like, these people are going to come down, they want to see people speak, but at the same time, they want the nightlife. They may want to switch up the environment. There was one other thing that I wanted to mention. Oh, his roster. Yep. His roster doesn't change much.
No, it
it's Elliott Hulse every year. No offense to him, but people get tired of seeing Elliott Hulse, I'm sure. They want to see a different face, some fresh blood. I noticed he pretty much sticks with the same roster. And if you refuse to evolve as an event coordinator, you're going to fall behind. Eventually, you're going to go out of business. And there was one other thing, if you don't mind, that was on. So it was location matters. Not having the same stale stage, same old ass hotel. And obviously the roster has to improve over time. There was one other thing that was really important that I was thinking about earlier.
I remember you mentioned relationship building. Did it have anything to do with that?
Well, relationship building is important. I think he's been a little immature. I think I've told you this in the past, that instead of trying to find ways to exploit you, ruin your reputation, I think if he should have seen you as a possible ally. I think that if the two of you, if he would have done this right, his business would have been huge right now. But instead, he looked at it as, competition. But, there's always competition. But he looked
get his nuts out of your mouth. It's Donny Boy. Why are you sucking up to him this hard, bro? Like, what? He kept the same roster, the same people. So did Donny Boy. I mean, what the? It's Hotep Jesus spoke at majority of your conferences. Okay, Minister Jab. Who's the other guy? Coach Greg Adams. He's like on every single one of your show. CME. So I like how he's levying his criticism against Anthony Johnson. Like, you don't have the same people on stage over and over again. Like, what the? Like, come on, bro. Like, this is crazy. Get off his nuts. It's Donny Boy, bro. Ugh.
at it as an unhealthy form of competition. I think there was jealousy. I think there was envy. I think if he just leveraged you at the right time and you guys were aligned on this thing would have been huge.
Yeah, man. I think, and I think you're right in that. Now, it would be very easy for me to come on here and take a victory lap and, you know, talk all kinds of shit. Oh, don't get me wrong. We gonna do that tonight. Like, listen, man. A lot of guys are gonna get on me. Oh, you should be professional. And you should. No, I'm not taking the high road with this. You know what? I'm going to kick this dude while he is down. But before I start that, and I've got bigger, better things to worry about anyway, because now I have.
So you know what's funny? This EO guy basically just accused Anthony Johnson of being childish, petty, and all these different things, right? While in the same sentence, I only say same sentence, the next sentence out of Donny Boy's mouth was being petty, childish, all right, and not even focusing on the goal. Just make it make sense, bro. Like, again, enough with the nuts hanging, dog. It's Donny Boy, for Pete's sakes.
To start my marketing campaign. My marketing campaign for the CME3 goes in full force in 2 weeks. So I'm not going to be on this smear Anthony Johnson tour. He's done enough of that himself. But from the outside looking in, I agree with you, Yale. I think it's unfortunate. And I think it's a travesty that, I mean, the 21 convention was the gold standard in terms of the Red Pill Summit. Like, it was the Red Pill Manosphere event. And I remember when I went back and I spoke in 2018, it was a fantastic experience. Yeah, it was at that same venue, but I had never been there before. I think I'd been to Orlando maybe a handful of times. When I went down there, I was treated with respect. The speakers were great. The attendees were great, et cetera, et cetera. Then after I spoke in 2018, I want to say that fall, that is when he decided to the very next fall, rather. So I did the 21 convention in 18, then I think I did it in 19. What ended up happening, EO, is that he decided to make an enemy of Rollo Tomasi, one of the guys over my shoulder. And he went on this 2-year campaign. Just absolute, dude, he doxed him. He put out his real name, put out his wife's real name. Dude, he told people where his daughter went to school. Rollo's daughter had to transfer schools. I mean, EO, this is not normal. You understand what I mean? I think people need to understand that his behavior is not normal. There's nothing presidential about it. There's nothing professional about it. It is absolutely not normal. You don't tell people where his daughter goes to school. You don't do that. What's more is that he sent Rollo a fake letter. Now, I talked to my attorney before I came on here, and I can't talk about all of that stuff while I have you on for legal reasons. So I'll probably have to get into that a little bit later. But he sent Rollo some fake threatening letter telling him that he's in violation of some sort of statute or this or that or the other. Well, he did exactly the same thing to me after he ran this hit piece on March the 20th. The truth about Donovan Sharp. But dude, it's just, dude, lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. First it was
no, because he was the only one at the time that exposed that you and Devin were closer than you let on. He was the only one that hinted that that child that Devin had wasn't her niece. It was her child. And you were playing stepdaddy. All the while, you doing streams with Minister Jab talking about fuck single mothers, don't date single mothers, and you were booed up with one. So it wasn't lies. You was telling the truth. Matter of fact, it wasn't until Red Pill Examine came out with the paperwork that basically exposed everything. So it just proves that he wasn't lying. It was all true. You got exposed in the worst possible way.
First it was I was going to adopt Devin's niece. Then it was, well, Devin's niece is really Devin's daughter. And then he went back to this. It's like which is it? But going back to what you were talking about, I think
nigga, which is it? Which is it? Why didn't you notice how he doesn't answer the question, chat? You notice how even he brings up that question, to his audience to make it seem like he was wrong about that. I mean, what? It's like, okay, tell us, what is she the nephew or not niece, or is she a daughter? Why don't you clarify that for us, right? Again, this guy, you gotta watch him, okay? I mean, he'll steal from his own mama if she'll let him.
It's a travesty that it's come to this, because he had a chance. He started this thing when he was 17, which is impressive in and of itself. At 17 years old, I didn't have that drive. I didn't have that know-how. It took me all the way up until my early to mid 40s to even figure out half of what he has figured out in terms of putting on events. He even told me before he decided to, throw me under the bus. He said, "Hey, if you would ever like to if you ever want to do an event of your own, yeah, I'll help you out, blah, 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 blah. That, of course, was a lie, because as soon as I announced that I was doing the CME, that's when he went into his little cave and decided to do his little hit piece thing. And here's the thing, man, it's just like I talk about with women in relationships. Whenever somebody gets the jump on you, when somebody acts in bad faith without your knowledge, because what he did to me was betrayal. I didn't see it coming. I didn't have any reason to believe that it was coming, even though he had done the same thing to Rolo. Surely he's not going to do the same thing to me. Well, he did the same thing to me, but he tried to do it worse, because I now had a competing CME. Here we are now, 2 years later, EO. Anthony has burned literally, dude, just about every bridge he has. Not only does nobody want to speak with this guy, if you cross him, then he has the potential to try to turn your life upside down, putting out personal information about you, about your.
Bro, you're talking about burning bridges, dog. Listen, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Fresh and Fit streams and shit. All right, which I'm gonna talk to somebody about this to see what's going on. We're about to do a reaction. Dude was recently on Fresh and Fit, bro. Okay, and realistically, bro, dude, their fans hate you. They don't even like you. Okay, you are losing allies faster than you're balding, bro. So I'm gonna tell you this. You say you're talking all this shit. It doesn't age well, especially when we actually react to the CME3 and how pathetic of a turnout it was.
Kids, like I think he exposed what's his name, Ivan Throne, a while back, because Ivan had the audacity to push back. That's not what leaders do. EO, go ahead.
And I think that was his boy too, Ivan. And his boy.
Yeah, that was his boy, man. Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, man. I think he hasn't gotten over what his ex-wife did. I think this is where it's all stemming from. I think that's why he was, hating on, the relationship you have with Devin. I think he even hated on Bulldog Mindset, finding a woman. I think he's with someone now, from what I was able to see on his page today, because I went over there and kind of just took a look to see what was going on. But he looks like he's having a child. Congratulations to him. But I think he was deeply affected by, choosing that. I think she was a prostitute, if I'm not mistaken, or he said he didn't know, but obviously he did know. I mean, you can't have a woman that's a prostitute and not know she's not a prostitute. I mean,
what about a woman who's a single mom and not know she's a single mom? Like, my boy, you sound kind of biased here, because you should be calling your daddy out. Hey, you're dating a single mom. You're not supposed to be doing that.
All the indications were there, but he overlooked it, because he was probably getting some in-house pussy, and then dudes get whooped on that. And so he's not exempt. A lot of guys go through that shit. So I think a lot of the madness stemmed from just that bitterness from that relationship. As a matter of fact, I think he did a speech at his convention talking about narcissism. I mean, who does that? Who does a speech talking about his ex-wife and narcissistic behaviors and all that? I think, I thought it was a bad look personally, but again, just an outsider looking in. His brand, it hasn't changed much. I think he tried to introduce women to it, and I also think that was a nail in the coffin. Yep. I think he was like in panic mode. He tried to introduce, hey, let's bring on this olive oil looking bitch. I don't know what her name is. That skinny brunette. Yeah, her the olive oil looking bitch. And I think he tried to bring her in and a bunch of other women. And it was panic. It was a panic decision to try to do that, and I think it worked against him too.
Not only that, Everett, the reason I agree with you 100%. The reason he started bringing in women is because he was running out of male speakers. Look, to me, this is common sense, Everett. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just missing something here. But you can't expect men to want to come and speak at your convention if every time you have a disagreement with one or more of them, and you go off on these smear campaigns, putting out all their personal information. You can't expect men to want to line up and sign up for that. Number one. Number two, on the other end, you can't expect. See what Anthony has become. He is the king of the trolls. That's really what his brand has become. He just trolls people all day long. Anthony is the real life manifestation. He is the real life avatar of the haters on YouTube. Because I agree with you. I never even thought of this. I never even thought for 1 second that it was his prostitute of an ex-wife that might still have an effect on him. You know what? That's my fault, because I thought that he had the mental fortitude enough to get over it. I mean, after all, and you might
not if you don't get pussy. Not if you don't get pussy. He don't get pussy, man. You could look at him. I mean, you could tell he doesn't get pussy. And if he did, he was paying for it in one way or another.
Bro. I'm sorry, dog. If there's anyone that looks like they pay for pussy, it's you. You don't, bro. You belong in a red light district, okay? I don't know even, bro. You look like that one white guy that tries so hard to be a pimp, okay? I don't know what else we're doing here, okay? And then we got this guy over here who's actually married, and we're not even calling him out, okay? You want to talk about the definition of not getting pussy, all right? I mean, look at this bozo right here. I mean, does this tickle your pickle? Huh? What about you ladies out there, huh? Does this trigger some tsunami down under, if you know what I'm talking about? Look at this. Look at this masculine man over here. All right. Who's getting turned on by this? Ladies, come on. I mean, are you serious? Are you serious with this photo? And the funny thing is, he posted it to his fans. Like, you don't, oh my God, bro. You talking masculinity, dog. You posted this shit, dog. Come on, dog. Like, listen, I knew the CME3 was over after I saw this. I'm like, hey, it's done, bro. You talking all this shit. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, MDOT, shout out to you for the $10 super chat. It says, the whole purpose of the CME was to bankrupt the 21 conventions. Facts. He did it on the same day Anthony Johnson was doing it. He says, helping men was a side benefit, if any. Donovan all but admitted this. He's ruined what's left of his credibility. I'm pretty sure he's done that way earlier than this. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The problem is there are people still listening to this guy, and there are young men still being scammed. For instance, the fact that the CME had even one person or two people attend is a problem, okay? Because it's such a fraud at this point. They're not helping you. Wake up, okay? The venues year after year has been going down. It's been going down. You go from this to this. Now we about to see what the CME3 looks like. Okay, if y'all would wake up, you'd realize you're spending money on a wasted effort. These guys are just pocketing in it. Okay, ask yourself this. Why hasn't the venue, okay, why hasn't the quality, let's just move the venue aside. Why hasn't the quality been as good as the first one? And yet y'all are paying more for it. I think this is robbery. I think this is the scam. All right. Again, this is just proving that all of this shit has just been one giant grift for these bozos. Let's continue.
I don't think he was getting it off of his good looks and his charm. I mean, he wears Wrangler jeans from Walmart. I mean, right. And a sweaty red cap. I mean, he's not really getting bitches, And no offense, get in where you fit in. If you got to use your brand and your money, to go on sites to try to lure women in. But if that's your avenue of attracting women, well, then you're going to get some hoes, some prostitutes, and obviously some gold diggers.
I'll tell you this. Let me ask you, because I want to run this by you, and I think I might have run this by you before. And I don't have any sort of scientific basis or anything. It's just based on my experience, things I've heard and things I've seen. If you as a man, if you are red pill aware, red pill adjacent, if you as a man are unplugged or awakened, just to stay away from the term, if you are awakened, then you can't trust men who aren't awakened. Now, Anthony, clearly red pill, but the 21 convention didn't start out as red pill. It started off, he had the right idea. He said, listen, man, there needs to be some sort of masculinity conference, decided to call it the 21 convention. Then he met up with Rollo Tomasi and said, oh, okay, this is where it's really at. And that's when the 21 convention essentially became the manosphere meetup of the year. The problem is you can't put on these events unless you really are red pill. And the reason I say this, EO, is because if a man you're doing business with is not good with women, he can't be trusted in any situation. He will sell your ass up the river for a sniff of a piece of pussy. And if you think he'll sell you up the river for something as valueless as peace leave, then what else do you think he'll sell you up the river for? Possible a financial fallout, things of that nature. Steve the Dean Williams, and I know he's one of your guys, so I don't want to be disrespectful of Steve the Dean, but Steve's been married for like 20-25 years, which is great, but his woman runs the relationship. His woman.
Yo, isn't Devin your whole backbone? When you were getting DDoS by Anthony Johnson, wasn't it Devin trying to figure it out while you were on YouTube crying? Anthony Johnson's fault. They canceled my payment processes. They canceled my payment processes. While you were on YouTube crying to your audience, Devin was in the back making shit happen. And you were practically married to her during that time. If not, you are now. Okay. So why are you getting on Steve the Dean for having a relationship, for having a healthy relationship for 25 years? If that's the length of time that the relationship was, right? I respect Steve the Dean. If anything, I think the relationship is what you guys should aspire for, right? Because look at Donny. He ended up in a relationship. He ended up getting married on the same weekend the CME was supposed to go down. Again, this is what I'm telling you guys. These red pillars are telling you to stay away from women, stay away from relationships, and yet we're telling you relationships are just a natural part of life, okay? Whether you're young or you get older, you're gonna, unless you're not going outside, which these guys want to convince you to stay indoors and just guzzle down their bullshit. But if you go outside and you're sociable, at least just maybe 5% sociable out of 100, okay, you're bound to run into someone that's probably gonna find you interesting, at least remotely, okay? And then you gotta, do certain things, but it's happening, all right? And it's difficult to not fall in love. It's difficult, especially when you get booed up, all right? That's just how it happens. Myron, Fresh, Sate the Set, all these losers can preach to you one thing about pimping girls and pumping and dumping this and having sex with this many, this and that. I'm going to tell you it all right now. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's not the route you want to go. Just being real with y'all.
His woman is grossly overweight. And when you have a woman who is overweight, who runs your relationship, whom you have to ask permission to use her American Express card, then you're not really running that relationship. And as it happens, Steve was the one who ended up betraying me when he told Anthony all the false information about the things that we had talked about. And so every it happens all the time. And now here in this particular space, the only people that I have really been able to rely on are people who are good with women. I don't want to equate it to women, but that seems to be the only common denominator. Anthony Johnson burned me, terrible with women. He knocked up a groupie, and now he's got a bastard kid from an ain't shit baby mama. She's a cute kid, but a bastard nonetheless. Steve the Dean Williams, not good with women. He betrayed me. O'Shea Duke Jackson, he pays for prostitutes in Uganda. He turned on me. Who else turned on me? Obsidian turned on me. He's not good with women. Every person in this.
Yeah, I agree with that. Obsidian thought Pearl was his virginal queen. Obsidian wants to smash Pearl. So remember how I was asking that question? Who will listen? Pearl is looking for a husband. Who will take that ring? I'm telling you, if anybody, Obsidian is a great candidate for that. Okay, but listen to this hypocrite talking about Anthony Johnson wasn't good with women. Stephen E. Williams wasn't good with women. All these people weren't good with women. Yo, Devin is the best you can do. What? Before Devin, wasn't that you telling a story about how you got duped by a 19-year-old heroin addict? And then when you were done with that, you also got duped by another chick who had a kid because her baby daddy was in prison. Matter of fact, both of those women had baby daddies that were in prison. Okay, you were just the pass around boy, right? The go for, right? I need an apartment. You bought an apartment for a woman that still didn't sleep with you, okay? And her boyfriend was in prison. You told that story. That came out of your mouth. You snitched on yourself. So, if anything, bro, why don't you just hold a mirror up? You're not good with women, dog. Neither the people you hang out with are good with women, okay? Because they pay for it. Myron, newsflash, I'm going to tell you this right now. They're not good with women. You want to talk about Andrew Tate? You only know him by proxy, and that's through Myron and Fresh, okay? Andrew Tate's not good with women. He grapes them. That's just what he does, okay? He grapes and traffics them. Who else? Rolo Tomasi? Senior grandma that got married? What? Him good be? None of you guys are good with women. You're just old, middle-aged men who are LARPing or trying to relive your glory days, okay? This is the midlife crisis you all are going through. That's what we all see because none of y'all are good with women. So I don't know why you're judging these people.
Space who has betrayed me. The one common denominator is that they just do not have a handle on women. Do you agree, disagree? What are your thoughts on that?
100% agree, man. Every guy that I've ever known that was jealous of me was poor with women. Did,
rosy ass cheeks, bro, looking like a garden gnome without the hat. Who's jealous of you? He looked like the type of nigga to put Sharpie in his beard just to make it straight. What are we talking about here, dog? You're gonna agree with that? Okay.
Couldn't, and that's why even some of my friends that weren't that good with women, I spent most of my time trying to find them ladies, like trying to find somebody, that I could hook my boy up with, and that's also a reason why I went out solo most of the time as I entered my 30s. In my 20s, I rolled with my boys, but once I hit 30, I was solo a lot of the time because I didn't even want that headache. But if you're giving a whole speech about your ex-wife and sharing and airing your dirty laundry, you're an emotional man. You're an emotional man, and you got imprinted by that twat, and that's just the truth. I mean, she put them titties in his face, YouTube chill, and he went fucking crazy. As a matter of fact, I even think he gave her the 21 convention for a while for her to do the interviews and all that. Nothing wrong with that, but I think if I recall correctly, she was doing interviews for the 21 convention for a minute too. Hey, listen, there's two sides of that. One, you should put your woman to work, so I'm for that, but not in an effort to hopefully save the relationship.
Wow. And see, we can speculate that might have been the
reason. This is speculative, yes.
Right, but I don't really know of any other reason. I would do it to you. Unbelievable. I'm gonna get to these super chats here.
Let's get to this part right here.
I'm like, no, this was not wishful thinking. This was
Look how he giggling like a schoolgirl because he thinks Anthony Johnson's fucking CME or 21 convention got canceled. My boy even sprayed on a hairline for this occasion. He's excited.
It's so funny now. To be honest with you, I actually kind of envy him.
I don't give 2 cents. Shout out to you. I see your video. I see the video you emailed me. That's gonna come up this weekend. Shout out to you though.
Anthony right now. I'm not. Look, like dead ass, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Like on some level, I'm actually kind of envious of Anthony right now. I'm envious of that motherfucker. That dude doesn't have to put together a fucking event this year. God damn. Wouldn't that be nice right about now? Guys, I'm just being honest. I'm being honest, man. I'm being honest. 2 things that I do not want to admit. Number 1, Anthony feels a shit ton of relief. And number 2, I actually kind of envy him right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, you don't think that if there was another pandemic and the CME would be, listen, I'd be bummed. Don't get me wrong. I'd be bummed. I'd be bummed because I love doing the CMEs, guys. And this is why, despite all of the stress and all of the money that I lose, and just, but dude, there's nothing like
that's an understatement. I think he's losing a lot more than he's letting on, y'all.
Shaking somebody's hand, looking him in the eye. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I do it. I don't do this for the money. Oh my God. God knows I don't do this for the money.
Oh,
I do this for the love.
Oh,
you can ask Anthony Johnson himself. You can ask him yourself. Yo, what's it really take to put one of these motherfuckers on? He'll tell you, sit down there, young buck. Sit down there, young buck. Let me school you. No, it ain't easy and it ain't cheap.
You know what I find interesting, chat? You know, his beard is gray, right? But yet he uses an all black shoe polish. Like, why don't you just do the Just for Men, right? Do they got a Just for Men spray paint? We can just spray this out of your head, give it a seasoned look, right? I mean, you look weird, bro.
Anthony probably fretted over this for weeks.
Oh my God.
For weeks. Then the kid came. He was like, you know what? I'm done playing the charade. I'm done. I got a kid to take care of, dude. And by the way, he's got an adorable fucking kid. Like, she's a cutie. She is.
You're talking about your ops kid. Why? It just seems like you're being provocative, dog. Like, why? Like, that's so weird, bro. You've talked so much trash about him. You called the kid's mother a whore, a prostitute, and now you're saying the kid's cute. This is just weird. This guy. I don't know. Something's wrong with this guy.
She's adorable. As much as I hate to admit it, Anthony's got an adorable fucking kid. She is a little cutie. Wish her the best. She is a little cutie. Like, she's a cutie.
What? Is it supposed to make you some kind of softie? It's creepy as fuck, bro. Stop complimenting his newborn daughter. Like, that's crazy, bro. You hate the guy and he hates you. Why are y'all? What the fuck? Just be 100%. Like, fuck him and fuck everything, bro. I don't care. You think he give a shit about you or the kid Devin got? He exposed both of y'all niggas. What are we doing?
Right. But he probably agonized for weeks. He's thinking, how can I sell more tickets? Let's do a fake discount. Let's
pay attention to this. Because once we get to the CME 3, this guy's hyping it up so much that the CME 3 is going to be the best thing ever. Anthony Johnson is finally taken down, and this is the only year I get to thrive. So he's making it seem like the CME 3 was going to surpass the quality of the first CME. That's what he's been trying to get us to believe, right? Now, where we first saw signs of problems was when he started blaming Anthony Johnson for canceling the payment processors again. Right? It's like, huh? Wait a minute. And even once we figured out the attendance to this, okay, the attendance to the actual CME, it starts to put that whole excuse of my payment processors got canceled. That's why. It starts to put it in a real perspective, right? Because it's like, oh, really? Judging about how many people showed up, I think you were making that up, bro. I don't think people were, you were making that up. That you were just lying. That's what it sounded like to me. But let's continue, because we gotta bask in a lot of this shit talking that Donny Boy is doing right now, because Karma is about to slap this dude so hard that the next video we're about to play, I mean, it's just gonna be so funny. That just is what it is, okay? Look at the excitement on his face and how proud he is to feel as though he's finally won something.
At a 5-day hotel stay. Then his baby mama shit out his offspring. Everything changed. He's like, you know what? Nah. Nope. Can't do it. And guys, that's the right choice. That's the right fucking choice. Man, that's the right goddamn choice. When he clicked up, guys, look, I don't know because I wasn't there, but I'm telling you, I know what it takes to do these. And when he hit the send button to confirm the cancellation, he's probably lighter than fucking air right now. Because as rewarding as it is to do these conventions, guys, it's hard and it's expensive. I think I've belabored the point, but I think you guys know that. So, look, congratulations to Anthony for the kid. You know, like I said, she's a cutie. She's an adorable kid. He's got bigger fish to fry, and hopefully he spends the requisite time. He spends the requisite time to raise oh God. I wish him the best with the kid. That's all I can say. The kid's innocent.
Well, leave the man's kid alone, bro. Like, you've been talking about his kid for like 5 minutes. What's wrong with you? You should, bro, you're weird. Honestly, Chad, this is starting to make me uncomfortable, bro. Misinterpretation. Shout out to you for the $5 super chat. Spray it on hairline heavy, bro. Like, look at this shit. My boy put like a ruler in there. Just hold on, I gotta get my edges right. And you know how dudes be leaving the barbershop, how they get that little with that fresh lineup and they got the white streaks right next to it or the right outline? Yeah, he sprayed that on too. Got that fresh lineup, yo. Like, come on, bro. Your best friend is MLD and Myron. They both got hair plugs, okay? Even though Myron wants to pretend that it was all natural, okay? I'm sorry, bro. You're not going to convince me that chia pet on top of your head is a real goddamn hair. It seems like you just grew it out from planting seeds and then lathering it all with Rogaine. That's what it seemed like you ended up doing. So they miss me with that bullshit. Oh, it's organic, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Donny, you got to take a few cues from Myron over here. Maybe you'll plant some seeds, okay? Get the Rogaine, just slick it all back. Maybe you can grow something out of that, okay? Maybe ease up. Ease up on the spray paint, dog. All right, that's probably where all these CME budget went to. Got to keep that hairline fresh, bro.
She didn't ask to be born, but hey, man, it's a new life. It's a new baby. Hey, there's nothing bad about that. I mean, babies. Babies are a blessing. So I'm not gonna hate on that. I was actually gonna come on here and trash the kid, and I can't do that. It's just not. That's not in me.
Leave the kid
that
on
kid
your
is
mouth.
too goddamn cute to trash, and the kid is innocent. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna hold the sins of the father against the daughter.
So wait, you actually had the thought of coming on here and trashing your ops child that has nothing to do with this internet beef you adults have. You actually had that thought in your mind. You're a deranged individual, bro.
But I'm sure someone will later on down the road. I'll tell you that much right now. Boy, that's going to be an interesting.
Bro, I've even had ops on this channel, right? Like the Zesty fool over there. What's the Zesty TV, right? I even had, bro. We had every information on this guy, even on his whole family and stuff, and yet I didn't touch the kids. All right, you got to leave kids out of this. This is internet shit. All right, that's why I was flaming Lord Marquardt so hard, because he's putting these guys will bring kids into the equation. They're sick in the head.
Household, to say the least. Big Mo with the $10 soup. Come on now. Fucked up my momentum. $10 super chat. Says, I never focused on your personal life. The only thing I wanted to know is if your teaching / content were true or not. Your work is constantly confirmed 24/7. Therefore, I'm continuing to learn from you. Appreciate that. Look, I don't know that this is a victory lap. On one end, yeah, this is absolutely a victory lap. This proves that actions have consequences. Anthony spent the last 2.5, 3 years destroying his business without really knowing he was destroying it. Now he's paying the price. 21 conventions done. It's done. It's over. Nobody's speaking at it. Nobody's going to it. Nobody's paying those ridiculous prices.
Okay.
But on the other side,
on
the other side, the human side of me says, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad, man. Sucks. We could have done great things together, but you decided to act a fucking fool, and now, well, I'm the last man standing. I'm the last man standing. I'm thinking maybe he hopes that if he goes away for long enough, maybe people will forget about the way he's conducted himself. Who knows? But
I think that's what you need.
So the announcement that I have about the CME,
let's
so
get
it. Almost sold out of all of our tickets.
Hold on. But hey, watch this shit. Watch this shit. I can't believe I missed this. Shout out to you for pointing this out to me. Watch this shit right here, because this was the future. When did he do this video? A couple weeks ago? No. What was it? A couple months ago, right? Watch what he says. It's almost like he says they're almost sold out, right? They're almost sold out. So he's making it seem like the CME 3 is doing gangbusters for numbers. Ticket to sold out. All right, listen. Everybody would rather come to the CME than the 21 conventions because we're doing so much. Okay, Anthony Johnson, you're gone. All right, this is the end. All right, you're celebrating too soon, my guy. Doubt had celebrated too soon. Let's continue because this is about to get crazy. Watch what he says.
The announcement that I have about the CME. So we were almost sold out of all of our tickets. We have one more VIP ticket. We have four more tickets left. One more VIP, 3 more regular tickets. Guys, I'm going to expand the ticket sales. I'm going to expand the ticket sales by 50. No more VIP tickets. No more VIP tickets. But I'm going to expand it by another 50 regular tickets. So they're going to be now a maximum of 150 tickets sold. After that,
150 tickets sold. Keep that in mind because we want to see how many people actually showed up.
No more. No more. And every single ticket from here on out is 2 for 1. You buy one ticket, that's good for 2 people. One ticket is a...
Whoa, hold up. Now, why would you have to do that? wait a minute. Why would then now you're fluffing with the numbers? What do you mean 2 for 1 special? What are you talking about? so that's not fair to other people that paid before and they're only getting themselves. Why do the 2 for 1 special? Huh? Oh, unless you're hinting at us that the numbers or the sales may not turn out the way you're bragging about right now. Well, why all of a sudden you're expanding it by 50? So then each ticket they buy after that 50, they have to bring a +1 or includes a +1. So what is this to artificially inflate your number? So you get 100 out of 50 because 50 of them bring a +1. Guys, you got to pay attention. Okay, watch this dude. He thinks he's slick. He really thinks he's slick.
Is good for 2 people. One ticket is good for 2 people. The VIP part of the VIP package was you got to bring a +1, right? Well, if you bought a regular ticket, you normally would have had to pay $300 for a +1. Now
you losers that decide to pay the VIP price. Naked, man. Yo, no wonder nobody showed up. They felt robbed. If I was the first person that paid the VIP price, all right, and I started to realize that halfway through the promotion, you now said, oh, well, the people who paid regular price, or if you're going to pay regular price, you get the same benefits as if you pay VIP. Okay. That all of a sudden just discourages me because now what the fuck is I should can I get my money back and then repurchase the regular ticket if you're just doing the 2 for 1 because ain't nothing special about this VIP now. But look at this guy. Anybody who heard that sentence after this man uttered it and you pay for that VIP ticket, you should have just felt robbed instantly.
You don't have to pay for a +1. You buy one ticket, you can bring a friend free, and that is until they are all gone. So 53 regular tickets, 1 VIP ticket left. Every single ticket is buy one, bring a friend. It is going to be off the charts. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Devin and I were gonna have a small, cute, intimate little wedding ceremony. We're gonna live. Guys, it's not gonna be big, extravagant, and fancy. This is not gonna be that way. We're gonna have a cake, maybe a few decorations, but it's not gonna be like the royal wedding. It's gonna be a little ceremony. The very first red pill wedding in the Manosphere, I guess.
Hey, for those of you guys who know, we already covered that in part 1 of this, pretty much the decline of Donny and Sharp in the CME. So go check that out if you haven't already. But yeah, we all told you this was a bad idea having your wedding in a conference for men in one weekend. It's like you couldn't afford the wedding on its own, so you had to like share or split the funds between your audience, bro. Like again. It's just so many mistakes here, Donny.
That way. So that's the announcement. 50 more in light of the 21 convention being canceled. I'm now going to expand my tickets. I'm going to expand my tickets by 50. If you purchased a 21 convention ticket and you haven't gotten a refund, get a hold of me. Get a hold of me. If you were
Fuck the 21 conventions. What about the people that already paid the VIP prices, my boy? Like you don't realize, bro. Maybe they're not smart with money, because anyone who decides to pay you for a VIP ticket to go see you, talk to them, or give them a lecture about dating for an hour, okay, you probably don't deserve to have as much money as you do. Just saying. Even if you're broke and you decide to spend your money on Donovan chart, okay, you deserve to be broke. You don't even deserve that little bit of bread you got. Just saying, because I have never seen a bigger waste of money than the CME. I'm just saying. But again, if you bought a VIP ticket, this man is now saying, yeah, the regular price, you can get the +1 now. All right. And you know what makes it even worse? Okay. And this is how I think that y'all got scammed. Y'all got scammed big time, because even the people who paid the regular ticket, all right, they don't get a +1. It's the additional 50 that he's trying to get sold that get the 2-for-1 special. So even if you paid the regular price, you're not even getting the benefits. If you would have just waited longer for him to get desperate to sell these tickets, right? We're almost sold out. Let me extend it by 50 and give you the same benefits that's the VIP, and then more benefits than the regular ticket. I'm not coming to this shit, man. I should be asking you for a refund.
done wrong by Anthony Johnson in some way, shape, or form, if you purchased the ticket and he is not giving you a refund after this cancellation, get a hold of me and I'll see what I can work out. I'm not looking to take advantage of anybody. I'm not looking to no.
Okay.
No. If you paid for the 21 convention, and you don't get a refund or some sort of guarantee, I don't know what's going on. If you paid for the 21 convention and you don't get a refund, give me a call. Give me a call. We'll try to work something out. Listen, I've got to make sure security wise everything is on the up and up. But if you have good intentions, if you're not trying to disrupt or hurt anybody, if Anthony doesn't give you a refund, I'll take care of you. I'm not saying that I will give you a refund. I'm not going to give you. No, if you were dumb enough to pay $2,500 for that, that's on you. That's on you. Right? I can't make you whole again, but I can make sure that you at least get something for your money. I'm more than happy to bring you over, welcome you with open arms, welcome you to the family. We're not going to pass judgment. You don't even really have to say. Right? So if you paid to go to the 21 convention or even a virtual ticket, if you paid to go to the 21 convention and you're filing chargebacks and
like what, $100? Imagine me charging y'all $100 to watch my live stream. That's how crazy that shit was, chat. Whoa. I'm sitting at home. I got to pay you $100? That's crazy. But again, these people are nickel and diming everybody.
And he's not giving you his money back. Get a hold of me, man. I can't make you whole again, but I can at least make sure you get something for your money. Something for your money. So that's my I guess I'll have to flesh out the details. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do a 21 convention discount. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. At any rate, guys, thank you all very, very much.
No. Thank you, Donovan Sharp, because your CME 3, it was just perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the most anticipated event of the year in the manosphere. The CME 3. Let's see how this backwater douche fucking sells this event. Right off the bat, just looking at the background, you already know it's not going to be good. You got the vent sitting right there. All right. Bruh, you already know this is not looking good. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Because the way this dude hyped it up, I'm thinking we'd get this quality, right? I'm thinking, hold up. I'm thinking we'll see this over here. Right? I'm thinking we'll see this.
Give him a hand.
I'm thinking we'll see all of this. Okay? But the fact that we started off here, I'm not I don't have hope. Let's continue.
Oh, wow. You can do all kinds of now I didn't know you could do all kinds of stuff. Look at these filters. Oh, this is cool.
This fucking grandpa, bro.
Awesome. So while I'm waiting, oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second.
No, he's just acting like a child. Bruh. Just play the video.
Nope, can't do that. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Look at his grandpa.
Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to be in black and white. Look at this. This is cool. Whoa. Hey. Wow. So while we wait, whoa, look at all these.
Bro, he's behaving like my 8-year-old when she uses my freaking Snapchat filters. Just look at this guy. This is crazy. Wait, oh my God. Look. Did you know technology had filters in it?
Oh, look at this. Yo, this is crazy. I know that this is not, I know this is, oh, wow, look at that. I know this is not what you signed. Yeah, dude, I like the disco. We could go documentary style. Oh, look at this 8mm type shit. This is awesome, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the CME 3. We starting off on the right foot, ain't we?
Damn, dance party. All right. Oh, dude, this is crazy.
Yo, bro. It's like if I get my freaking child a phone, right? Listen, because I FaceTime my daughter all the time, right? Like when I'm not with her, I FaceTime her, right? And when I FaceTime her, she's always playing with the filters, right? Oh, daddy, look at this, look at that, look at that, right? So listen, it's cute when an 8-year-old does it. It's weird when a middle-aged man does it. What's even weirder is he's doing it while streaming a video of the largest conference he's ever thrown this year. Like, I mean, we want to talk about professional quality. What the fuck is this? That I don't see this type. Why weren't you playing with the cameras on the first one? I didn't see this kind of camera game. All of a sudden, the CME, this is the third one that you've been hyping up, and it starts off with this kind of quality. Again, say y'all who expected something bigger than the first CME, you're wrong. I don't even see a suit. I don't even see a suit. Let's just, I mean, it's just starting to go downhill from there. All that shit you were talking, bro, and this is what we got. We're a minute and a half into it, and you over here playing with filters. Grow the fuck up.
On, let's try Noir. Yeah, Noir is too try hard. Let's try Gloat. Nah. Crush. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Crush. There we go. All right, very good. All right, cool. So yeah, you guys are. So yeah. That was a lot of fun on Fresh and Fit the other night. Of course, you know, listen. Of course, the one that would get out of Christopher Kennelly says great show on F&F the other day. Appreciate that very much. So yeah, guys. So this is so I'm going to be live streaming. My walk all the way to the conference room, the venue conference room.
Yeah, we want to see everything. We want
and I'm gonna set the phone down right in front of me so that you guys can hear my speech, my opening speech, and all that good stuff. But just wanna thank you guys.
Look at the hairline quality, bruh. My man wasted no money in that spray on effort. Okay, he even got the little line. He even got the little line going across his head. You know what the barber does when they get your line up? They do a line right across the head right here. He even sprayed that on. He spared no expense for this one, except for the venue. He had to limit the funds because too much had to go for the wedding, and then the spray paint hairline. Between those two, we running out of money here, guys. But look at this shit, bro. How do you even spray paint the hair for? Oh, Jesus, this guy's not
opening speech and all that good stuff. But just wanna thank you guys. Thank you guys sincerely. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Shad Zaman. Good to see you as well, my friend. Good to see you as well. But yeah, I just wanna before I go out here and do this, and you guys will be able to see and hear everything. Pro Special says, good luck with your event, Donovan. I'm waiting for you to get back on YouTube/Rumble. Absolutely. So far the event has gone spectacularly. Well, it hasn't started yet, but the planning.
It ain't even started, and you lying. Yeah, the event went well. It hasn't started yet. Huh?
The planning for this is really starting to show. I gave myself a much longer runway this time around in order to just give myself a little more time, a little more opportunity to get things nice and dialed in. And so far so good. There's King Life. So there's King Life, who is actually in. He's actually at the event. So good to see you in here. DJ Mana says, how often is the CME annually? Yeah. Right now it's annually. It might be CME. It might be semi-annually here in a little bit. I always
don't let him lie to you. Okay, with the slow decline in the quality. Okay, he doesn't have the budget for it. Trust me. Okay, between what he's got going on with Devin and then the spray can he's got for his hairline budget, it's not happening. There's not going to be a CME 4, and it's definitely not happening semi-annually. It's just he doesn't have it in the cards. He's tapped.
And now I always say we're going to do this every year. I'm going to do this 2 times a year. Then I do it, and then after these things, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. But you know, we've all made that solemn promise. I'm never drinking again. But then, of course, you know, the very next day. Yeah, dude, Jay Blaze, Dre Raven, the mod squad is definitely here. So we're looking forward to all of that.
All right, come on, get up, let's go, keep walking, let's do it.
There we go.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, keep up the good work. Appreciate that.
It won't be a CME if he doesn't put on the glasses on.
Go ahead and go to the conference room, dude. George. Did you change your number? I've been trying to get up with George Bruno for like the last 5-6 months. All right, guys. So here we go. I am going to actually. I'm just gonna have
again. Y'all notice a pattern? Y'all notice a pattern? The other one, put his glasses on. Let me take it off. Put the glasses. It's almost like maybe putting glasses on while you're indoors hinders your vision. How about you just don't do that? Because only douchebags and people who got something to hide would probably wear sunglasses indoors. Yeah, just take it off and leave it there.
I'm just gonna have to chance the migraine here. Thank you Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. So, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got my room key. All right, there we go. Very good. All righty, and away we go.
What is this? Is he wearing a tunic? What the fuck is this over here? Like, how do you go from a bowling shirt to a tunic, bro? What are you wearing? What is this? He's got straps on his chest and shit. The quality, bro. Chat, the quality. Look at this. What is he wearing?
Here you go.
Oh,
Pleasure meeting you. You too, man. Good to meet you, Paul. All right, guys. So here we go. I gotta wait till. Come on. So there's Miami J in the house. Miami J, what's going on? The Level Up Man is in the house. I'm waiting for Kevin to finish up his speech. So
there's nobody getting a speech right now.
There should be. No, I'll go in there. Just here we go. There you go. Now you can go in.
I'm not going in.
Oh, you're not going. Okay.
They're clapping. They're waiting for you.
He's giving like a speech to make me look good.
Yo, this thing's hairline is crazy, bro. I can't believe
Don't be.
That with a Sharpie.
I want to learn more from my fellow man. I want to learn more from Donovan. I'm very grateful for everything that Donovan and other.
Yo! Hold the fucking Flintstone store. Oh my god, bro. Yo! This looks like the same room that you had last time, but with better curtains. Yo, chat. Yo, chat. Am I tripping or what? Hold up. It's like you just got the same room with better curtains, bruh. What? All that shit you were talking, you would think this would be the quality. What happened to this? Oh, shit. Okay, oh my God. I can't believe y'all paid $1,500 to. And you know what's funny? Chat. I want y'all to pay attention to something. What do y'all see in this picture right here? Right? Y'all remember this video right over here? When he was all giggly and happy and talking about, I'm going to expand it by 50. All right. We're almost sold out, people. I'm going to expand it by another 50. Nigga, hold up. Time out. It looks like you barely got 50 people in the room. That's why I'm busting out laughing, chat. I'm like 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I see 15 just in frame and a whole lot of empty seats. So, Donny boy, the fuck is this? Huh? All that gloating, all that. Oh, we were almost sold out. What is this? What is this, bro? Let's be honest. I don't see 50. Hey, yo, chat. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping, dog. Chat. Maybe I'm tripping. I want y'all to count right now. All right, now to be fair, that room don't even look like it can hold 50 people. I mean, let's talk about 150, which is what he was promising, right? Am I wrong, chat? Or did y'all not hear him say it during this video right over here? Maybe I need to play it back and just watch him gloat some more about how great his ticket sales were going. So much so he has to extend it by another 50 people.
Give me a call. We'll try to work something out. In light of the 21 convention being now we're gonna have a small, cute, intimate little wedding ceremony. We're gonna live. You don't have to pay for a +1. You buy one ticket is as good for. I'm going to expand it by another 50 regular tickets. The ticket sales. I'm going to expand the ticket sales by 50. No more VIP tickets. No more VIP tickets. But I'm going to expand it by another 50 regular tickets.
There are barely 50 people in here. So I'm sorry, you said your tickets were sold out, almost sold out. I don't see a sold out room, bruh. There are even some empty seats up at the front there. I mean, congratulations on the curtains, but the room doesn't even compare. It don't even compare to the first CME. So all that trash you were talking, where'd the money go? That's what I got to find out. Where did the money go, Donny?
For everything that Donovan and other members like him have done,
I told y'all you would never see him wear a 3-piece suit again. The first CME was also, coincidentally, the last CME you'll ever see this nigga in a suit.
Myron Games, of course, Rollo Tomasi, and all the men in this space. When I first met Donovan, I was a little desktop guy making $65K, and
there's nothing wrong with that.
Wasn't necessarily the happiest guy on the planet. Now, I am the systems administrator at one of the largest resorts on the Las Vegas Strip.
Yeah!
And before I met Donovan, I didn't know there was such a thing called the burden of masculine performance. Now I do, and I'm grateful for it. And you think I'm going to stop there? Hell no. No. Hell no. Never. So, gentlemen, as we prepare to learn from our speakers and from each other, and maybe share a good dating story or two.
Look at this.
It is my
distinct
honor and pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Donovan Sharp.
Woo! Here we go. Say what's up to all my people here. Here we go. I think they can see me. It's a little bit more. It's a little bit ghetto-fied, but
I got a question. I got a real question. If this looks like a normal, what do you call a job workroom, all right? Like where these guys are in here just to do a little conference for a job offer, right? What does this venue remind y'all of? I'm curious to know what y'all thoughts are.
Yeah, I'm gonna use your there. Maybe that'll work. Good. Maybe. All right. Let's try this. Testing. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Yes. All right. Loud and clear. Yeah. Of course. I wasn't sure I was gonna need a microphone because my voice carries. But for our Zoom audience, that's gonna be tuning in tomorrow and Sunday. Just have to make sure that I eat the mic here. First of all, thank all of you guys for coming. I recognize a few people. Dr. B84 is in the house. Stand up. Give him a hand. Chris Garcia, stand up. Give him a hand. I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. Oh, they're going to do Donovan like they did Andrew Tate. Yeah.
Hold on.
As soon as possible. Thank you, guys. Something very important that I need to discuss here. And I know a lot of you, some of you guys know about this, but now take a deep breath, don't freak out. But ABC is going to be here to film the CME. They're going to do about a 45-minute documentary. I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. Oh, they're going to do Donovan like they did Andrew Tate. I've got contingencies in place for that, but some of the ground rules, I recognize you. You were the one that, I remember you. What was your name? Yes, you. You were there last year. I remember you had lost a lot of weight and you gained it back. And how's that going?
Hey, you're the one to fucking talk. You never lost weight.
No struggle, but I'm working with your boy Phil Foster.
Absolutely. Give it up for Phil. I have an ADHD mind like that, but I'm going to make sure that all of your faces are blurred out. None of you are going to be readily identifiable. The only people, and I want to make this crystal clear, the only people that need to talk to ABC or the interviewer, Terry, you guys don't know who Terry Moran is? Nighttime news guy, very, very sharp guy. I know a lot of you guys have probably heard of him. Yeah, he's going to ask me some uncomfortable questions, and I hope he can come to some understanding as to what we're trying to do here. But just for everyone's safety, I'm going to make sure that you guys are all protected. My name is out there, all that good stuff. Speakers, if you want to do interviews, get with me first. But mainly, I want to be the guy, not just to hog all the glory. I just want to make sure, because you guys know how it is, man, with cancel culture. If they find out that anybody's involved with something like this, things can get a little bit ratty.
But why invite them? It seems like you're inviting cancel culture if that's what you think of them. Like, well, why? What the fuck, bro? You know how they can get. So it's okay if I talk to mainstream media. None of y'all, okay? They need to see my face and not y'all faces, okay? Just in case, because you know how this goes. They can cancel you. So that's why I want my face to be there. Huh? Okay. Whatever you say, Donny. M. Shanti for the $5 chat. It says, not even his online best friend, FNF, didn't even bother to show up. Yeah, they sent Big Mo instead. They like, hey, listen, Big Mo, they tricked his ass too. Hey, Big Mo, I know a place where you go get some food. Oh! My boy Donny's having a wedding this weekend. Oh, what are you at, bro? They said Big Mo in there. They not showing up. Talking about despite being in the same city says a lot. Facts. Miami. It's down the road. It's probably a free ticket because wasn't Myron supposed to be a speaker? Didn't he get confirmed as a speaker? Yeah, this guy's a freaking loser.
But just understand that there is going to be a crew. Pretend they're not here. Just kind of walk around, do your business. If any of them ask you any questions at all, you tell them no comment, and then you let one of the ambassadors know, and then I'll go and kick his fucking ass out of here. Because I'm not dealing with that bullshit. I really don't give a damn. I really don't. So, but thank you guys for showing up. So we've got the cigar bar meet and greet at 8 o'clock. I have the itinerary up here, but I decided to just go ahead and do it with my voice. One thing I really, really wanted to really highlight here. And I'm gonna be petty now. I'm gonna be petty. It's time to get petty. I'm gonna be fucking petty. There have been individuals out there who have said, written, emailed a lot of things about me. I decided to take him on, and I fucking won. I fucking kicked his ass. Yeah! He's done.
Is he talking about Anthony? Hold up, chat. Is he talking about Anthony Johnson? Who's he talking about?
He knocked up a groupie and has a bastard kid. So I win, he loses.
He's talking about Anthony Johnson. Yo, how is it the opening night of your conference? You're shit talking somebody that's not even there. The obsession with this guy is crazy. Shout out to Winter Fox. He says, do you know how much he was charging for ticket? Yeah, $1,500 for like the VIP, and it was like $1,000 for like regular, and then $100 for the live stream. Yeah, it was expensive. Imagine paying $1,500 for this shit. I mean, VIP tickets, and no one brought their plus ones.
I want everyone to understand, and EO is here in the back. As satisfying a victory as that was, it really was sad. It really was. that particular conference had a chance to do something great, something bigger than all of us. I thought I was going to be in position to maybe collaborate with this individual. He decided unilaterally that he just wasn't going to do it. And then, of course, he proceeded to, run the smear campaign. And I've still got some legal stuff. Going on, so I can't really talk about it too much. But I want you guys to understand how important these gatherings are.
Oh, okay.
The world. I mean, you guys all watch my podcast. The world's a cruel place, man. They don't give a fuck about men. They don't give a fuck about us. It's important to form these lifelong bonds. And that's what I really want to drive home, guys. Talk to each other, exchange numbers, go see each other. I do age and location checks in the chat all the time, just in case somebody happens to be watching in the same place. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to find men who think like us. It's hard to find men who think like us that are actually unafraid to talk about it in the open. You understand? And it's almost kind of funny when you're talking to someone and you're kind of trying to figure out, okay, is this person, does this person really have that level of awareness? What do you think about happy wife, happy life? But yeah, so I'm very, very happy to be here. This is going to be for me, this is going to be a laid back type of deal. A more pressing matter. I don't want anybody to freak out, but I'm going to be okay. My prostate issue is under complete control.
I can't endure this. I can't endure. We're 15 minutes, 16 minutes in, and Buddy's talking about his prostate problems. Why? Why? So the first, let me get this straight. The opening night, you're bad mouthing your competition, and then you follow it up with cancel culture, and then yeah, guys, don't freak out. My prostate is okay. Don't worry, I got that checked, y'all. Go check your prostates too while you're here. All right, don't forget, Kevin back there's got the passes. All right, 2 for 1 prostate check. It's from a doctor I know personally. All right, trust me, he'll make sure your prostate is nice and intact. Okay, he gets his finger right up there. That's how I knew my prostate was okay. Yo, chat, come on, bro. I'm sure I paid $1,500 to come here and be lectured about how great your prostate's doing. Thank you for that enlightening information, Donnie. It's very well done.
The meds they have me on make me. You guys can tell I'm a little jittery. So the meds that they have me on, weight gain, sleeplessness. Oh my god, dude, like tremors, all this other kind of stuff, but. In about a week and a half, I'll be able to stop those meds. I can get back in the gym, and I can get rid of this dad bod so I can look like King Life back there.
You've been saying that for 3 years.
And I spoke about it briefly, but I didn't want anybody to worry. I didn't want anybody to write anything about it. I remember I had COVID a couple of years back, and a certain someone said that they had a source that said I didn't. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? The point is, guys, is that anybody can say anything to anybody. But at the end of the day, we all have to be held accountable. And that's what we're here for. We're going to hold each other accountable. That's Chris Rice. Give him a hand. This is not a money-making venture for me, contrary to what a lot of people on the outside might think. But I actually turned a profit this year. I think I'm going to make about $6. I'm going to make about $6. Not going broke, baby. Not going broke. And so I want to welcome you guys to Miami. Thank you guys for coming down here. We're all going to have a great time. We're going to learn a lot. I want you guys to pull the speakers aside, get in our faces, talk to us, get pictures, videos, et cetera, et cetera. We are here. We're at your disposal. We're here for you guys because without you guys, I'm not here. I know, and it's still hard for me. It's still hard for me when people tell me, hey, Donovan, you've changed my life and this and that and the third. But, and I say this all the time, guys, you guys have changed my life in ways that I can't even begin to imagine. And so by doing these, this is me essentially trying to pay it forward, trying to sort of give back. Because like some of you guys, I've done a lot of bad things in my life, like legit. Like I've done a lot of very, very, very bad things.
Like stealing from your own dad, or I'm sorry, better yet, stealing your dad's identity. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My life. And this success almost scares me a little bit because I'm thinking, okay, the other shoe has to drop at some point, right? Well, It hasn't yet. Who knows? Maybe I'll drop dead next month because I destroyed my body in Vegas for 10 years back in the 2010s, et cetera, et cetera. But I
think your body's gonna drop if you don't solve your weight problems.
I want you guys to know and understand how much I truly, truly love and appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are literally the reason I'm able to do what I want. You guys are the reason I'm able to put stuff like this on. You guys are the reason I don't have to get up and go work for somebody else. And I know a lot of you guys are entrepreneurs, but being your own boss with all of the challenges it presents, you guys have no idea how great a life that is. To be able to wake up when you wake up, right? Wouldn't it be nice to get up when you wake up instead of an alarm clock, something like that? I don't take that for granted by any stretch of the imagination. And who knows, maybe Donovan Sharp Inc. will be here and gone within the next few years or so. But my goal is to try
Is he making a prediction here?
To try to make as big an impact on the world as humanly possible. And to me, this is definitely the way. This is definitely the way to do it. So,
oh shit! What happened? Hold up. Chat, I don't know what just happened. Hold up. Let me pull it back up real quick. Hold up. I think it's that one over here.
it hasn't been as stressful as I thought it was. I think the planning was a lot better. The execution was much better. I decided to shrink things a little bit. I capped the tickets, I think, at 50 or something like that. I know that there's some people missing.
Whoa! Wait, did we skip this? Whoa! You capped the tickets at 50? I thought you extended the tickets at 50. Wait, chat, did we hear this part? I don't think I heard. Whoa, hold up. Yo, whatever happened, I'm glad it happened. Yo, what do you mean you capped it at 50? You lying ass dude. Hold up. That's not what you said over here. Hold up.
But I'm going to expand it by another 50 regular tickets.
Whoa. Hold on. That sucks, bro. Yo, that sucks, dog. Hold up. Whoa. You are a liar. Oh, you're a liar, bro. You lied. Why did you? Hold up. Hold up. Chat. Hold up. I'm gonna play this one more time. Hold up.
But I'm going to expand it by another 50.
Hold on.
Was much better. I decided to shrink things a little bit. I capped the tickets, I think, at 50 or something like that. For VIP tickets, but I'm going to expand it by another 50. Better. I decided to shrink things a little bit. I capped the tickets, I think, at 50 or something like that.
Oh, nah, you a bum, bro. You a bum. Nah, you a bum, bro. I know why you had to cap it at 50. Because ain't nobody there. You couldn't even get 50 people in the room. Wow. Did we skip this? How did we? I don't even think we were here because these guys weren't even on stage. That's crazy. Hold up. Let me try to we were like 16 minutes in. That's right. We must have skipped it. Thank God this shit crashed when it did, chat. Yo, oh my God. That's crazy.
In about a week and a half, I'll be able to stop those meds. I can get back in the gym, and I can get rid of this dad bod so I can look like King of Life back there.
Yeah,
and I spoke about it briefly, but I didn't want anybody to worry. I didn't want anybody to write anything about it. I remember I had COVID a couple of years back, and a certain someone said that they had a source that said I didn't. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know what you talking about. You said you were almost sold out. This ain't sold out, bruh.
The point is, guys, is that anybody can say anything to anybody. But at the end of the day, we all have to be held accountable. And that's what we're here for. We're going to hold each other accountable. That's Chris Rice. Give him a hand. This is not a money-making venture for me, contrary to what a lot of people on the outside might think. But I actually turned a profit this year. I think I'm going to make about $6. I'm going to make about $6. Not going broke, baby. Not going broke. It's still of very, very, very bad things in my life. And this success almost scares me a little bit because I'm thinking, okay, the other shoe has to drop at some point, right? Well, it hasn't yet.
This is where it crashed. So I'm gonna just skip ahead. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Imagination, and who knows? Maybe Donovan Sharp Inc. will be here and gone within the next few years or so. But my goal is to try to make as big an impact on the world as humanly possible. And to me, this is definitely the way. This is definitely the way to do it. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out here. I'm going to open up the floor for questions. We're going to do 30. We're going to do 30-ish minutes of questions. Ask me.
What kind of watch is this, bro? What are you? Is that Ben 10, bro? Like, you couldn't be more of a child. You got a Ben 10 watch. It's time to go. What time is it? This guy. No wonder Devin's got to clean up after you.
We're gonna do 30. We're gonna do 30-ish minutes of questions. Ask me anything about anyone. Blah blah blah. Raise your hand and I'll stand you up.
I got one. Wow, your ticket prices.
Nobody's stumped. I guess everybody knows everything, huh?
Where everybody else?
Nobody.
Are we the only one?
You in the back. In the
Hose at?
He said where the hose at. Let me.
Where the hose at? Hey, is that really a question somebody asked? Where the hose at? I'm sorry, ain't no hose coming to the CME 3 events. I'm sorry. When you see this event, okay, the Cup Mastery Expo, expect nothing but sausages, my dude. Ain't no. What woman would want to be in here with a bunch of women haters? All right, just to be lectured by men who can't get women. Let's stop. Let's just stop it. Where the hose at? I don't know. Far away from the red pill. That's probably where.
So the speaker lineup this year, top notch guys. Dude, Myron Gaines, you guys know them all. Myron Gaines, Hotep Jesus. I'm in a brain fog right now, but all-star lineup. Our keynote is Coach Everett Overton. Coach EO, come on up here, brother. So this year, I decided to make this guy the keynote speaker. What's going on, brother? Looking good, looking good. Yeah, man. So now that we know we're in the same room at the same time, no one is ever going to say that we're the same person. We're literally the same person.
Same father, though.
Yeah, okay, same father. Yeah. Same father.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening here, chat. Who is he talking to?
But EO, he is going to be the keynote. Your keynote is tomorrow night at 7.
Yes.
Yep. Tomorrow night at 6. Oh boy. Yeah. I forgot today was Friday, so you guys can tell that my brain is all over the place. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this is EO's event this year. He's the main event. Also coming by is Shake from season 2 of Love Is Blind. He is going to be here tomorrow, so let's give him a hand. No word on Shade. No word on Shade. I wanted to get him out here, or Natalie, for that matter. But if you want to say a few words real quick.
Yeah. How's everybody doing? Great.
What's this guy? It's freaking Vanilla Ice if you got him off of Amazon. Oh my God, bro. Like that makes sense. That makes sense. That's why he was doing all this nut gobbling all 2 months ago. Oh, my man was guzzling for that keynote speaker position. Wow. Oh my God. It makes so much sense, right? Y'all get on here talking trash about another man's wife and kid, and then you get made a keynote speaker. Wow. Hey, you're moving up in the world, Mr. EO. That's him? Oh, okay. I thought it was like E or something. He had an E, like a E chain on, right? Isn't that what it is? He got an E chain on. I thought his name was Coach E. what the O stand for, right? I don't know what the chat, bro. This dude is a clown, bro.
Listen, it's good to be back. Donovan is one of those guys that I've known Donovan that long, but one thing I do know is that when he says he wants to do something, he does it. This is his 3rd annual event in 3 years. It's impressive.
Impressive.
So give him a round of applause.
Impressive. Oh my God.
Not easy to put these events on. as he alluded to earlier, that crew in the back, man, getting to know a couple of the guys, but that guy right there holding the camera is faithful, man. and so is the guy next to him. Is it Jay Blaze? Okay, Jay Blaze, that gentleman in the corner too. They deserve an applause as well. They're there every show, moderating.
Bro, why these guys got boy band names from like the late to or early 2000s, bro? Easy Coach EO and what is that, Bay Flav or whatever the fuck it is. Y'all got these boy bands named, bro. God damn it.
Encouraging people to come forth. So give them a round of applause.
I want to see Donny.
It's going to be a very informative. It's going to be a very informative CME, and I think that this year, I think we're really focusing on a lot of other topics, really other than women. Yeah, we're going to talk about women, but it's interesting as Rob.
Wow, really? This is the first CME that you're not going to talk about women, huh? I may have been wrong. I mean, the first couple of years, all right, it was a sausage fest, just basically gathered together to talk shit about women all day. But this year, they're going to keep that to a minimum. They're going to educate you on something else. So they're going to make sure that you get what you paid for. They're still going to talk trash about women. But maybe we do something different this time. Hey, I got to give it to Donny, okay? Try something new. Because, listen, running podcasts all day or even running conventions all day where you're doing nothing else but talking about women all day, listen, it gets exhausting and desperate, okay? That's why I don't do it. Honestly, it's easier just to clown you guys than just talk about women all day. I love women, but okay, not enough to be talking about them every single day. That's crazy. That's insane. But I'm glad that this is the first CME that y'all don't have to include women in the equation, or at least, I mean, not to be the main event of your equation. So that's good.
Penske walks in here. Let's give him a hand. You're thinking, who the hell is he? He's a friend of mine. Doesn't matter. It's my guy. Yeah, look, we are going to talk about women. We're going to talk about relationships. But I think the longer we're in this community, I think the more we begin to understand that this community is kind of changing, right? At first, it started off with the pickup artistry, Mystery, who else? The tall Mystery, the tall guy, Troy Francis, Paul Jenkin, all those guys. Then, of course, it transitioned to the Rolo Roosh, the 3 Rs, and then Royce. I think they banned his account or something like that. But then the YouTube game started, and that's when I decided to throw my hat into the ring. And I was very fortunate to make a lot of good connections. Unfortunately, I made some connections that ended up burning me. And it's interesting. I think a lot of us in here probably have this in common. We're red-pilled about women. Not a lot of us in here are red-pilled about men. Like, I can spot a hoe a mile away. I've written books. I've done courses about it. But I think what we're beginning to understand is that the more into this community you get, the more we start to understand that our biggest threat is not really women. Our biggest threat is turned into us, right? More men talk shit about us, really, than women. Feminists don't have to come after us anymore.
Guys, okay, listen, I know we like to talk about women all day, okay, but listen, after shit we went through in 2022, we got an even bigger problem, okay? It's these niggas. We got to stop them. These reaction channels, all right? They're the bane of our existence. We got to stop them. Joe. Hey, you can't make this shit up, bro.
And that's why these events are even more important, because we have to galvanize. We got to come together. We have to strengthen our resolve. That way, if somebody attacks us, we can be there for them. I will give women one bit of credit. I will give them one bit of credit. Women routinely close ranks. They routinely close ranks to make sure we don't know about what they get up to, right? But
Are you kidding me? Have you not watched women on TikTok expose everything? Matter of fact, I've seemed to recall you guys reacted to women's TikTok videos exposing their game, and y'all get sick of it, right? So, what are you talking about? Women do this all the time. Just go pull up a TikTok account, and a woman will tell you all the different ways she's played a dude for a free date. What are you talking about? Women close ranks. Okay. Okay. I like how you're just all of a sudden now you're siding with the women because a bunch of men with reaction channels are calling you bozos out. Okay. Okay, buddy.
You best fucking believe a dude who is not red pill aware will sell you the fuck out for a sniff of pussy. And that dude, I am not here for that. I'm not here for that. And so this is why.
But it's your wedding. Hold on. Ain't your wedding going on at the same time? Like, matter of fact, after this close, tomorrow your wedding's going on. It seems like you sold them out for that. Because why have it on the same weekend? If it was about the bros before hoes, right? So you had the convention and then do the ceremony next month. But no, you decided, you know what? After I'm done with this, guess what? Don't forget tomorrow, y'all. Conference room B. Me and Devin getting married. This is conference room A. Okay, remember conference room B. It's the one without the windows. All right, you come in here and show up for the ceremony. Don't forget, guys. I felt like this event was a side way of getting people to show up to their actual wedding. Matter of fact, the more I look at this, the more I'm starting to realize that maybe more people showed up to your wedding than your actual CME event. Chad, am I wrong? I even see Pearl sitting up there. I feel as though this whole CME was just a backwards way, all right, to get these niggas to show up. But I think you had more people at your wedding than actually the CME, okay? So what are we talking about here, Donny? Stop. You sold your boys out. That's what you did, bro. This guy.
It's funny. A lot of us in here have sort of mastered women, like they have our black belt in women. But we need to have a black belt in life as well, because I mean, just because you're rich and you look good, that doesn't mean you're high value, right? You're really judged on your merit. You're judged on your woman, Logan Paul, right? I mean, your woman really is a reflection of who you are. But lastly, speaking of women, this weekend, actually on Sunday, I'm going to be getting married.
Oh, yeah, there it is. You see the side of hand? Chat. Hold the fucking French closed door. Do you see the side of hand this loser's trying to pull right now? Don't forget, guys, have your fun this Sunday, but have your fun this weekend. But this Sunday is my wedding, okay? Don't forget, conference room B. Not this one. This is A. All right. B is right next door. We booked both of them out. All right. It's the 2-for-1 special. So, I know some of y'all with the regular tickets that pay for the 2-for-1 price are here. All right. But let me tell you this. What if I told you that there's an extra bonus for your ticket? That 2-for-1 special also includes a 2-for-1 special for the CME and my wedding on Sunday. So I need to see y'all in conference room B. All right. If you pay for the ticket, you are invited. This guy, he thinks we're idiots, bro. Yeah.
To the lovely and talented Devin, who is actually in Fort Lauderdale right now. So yeah, the reason I'm marrying her is because she deserves it, guys. A lot of you guys who have been with me since day zero, she's been there from the start. She is literally the backbone of the business. Now, could I have done this without her? Of course. Like, we all know that. But
he can't help himself. Just like he said on his wedding vows, right? And listen, I'm happy without you, Devin. I'm happy. I was happy without you, all right? And I'm indifferent with you, okay? That just is what it is. Same thing. Listen, I was successful before this, all right? Before I met Devin, and I'm still successful. Okay, shut the fuck up. She's your backbone, all right? Enough with this bullshit.
I don't think I would have gotten as far as I did, as quickly as I did, without her. She's a fucking genius with this stuff, and I really, really do love and appreciate her. She deserves the title. She really does. And so what I aim to do is to show you guys that even though chances are you're not going to find a woman in the West for a long-term relationship, it is possible. That doesn't mean you're going to. Remember, we teach you guys about the probabilities, not the possibilities. So I'm not going to get up here and say, hey, if I can do it, you can do it. No. This was 7.5 years in the making. And guys, it was not easy. There were a lot of growing pains. There was a lot of one-sided yelling conversations. There was a lot of
7.5 years. You mean you've been with Devin longer than you've been with the Red Pill? That's insane, bro.
Crying. There was a lot of crying, but in the end, she understood. She had to make a choice, guys. She made a choice. She said, all right, is what this man offers me, is it worth doing what I need to do? Is it worth following his lead? And 7.5 years later, here we are. So I used to be of the mind, how can I put this? Like, look, bitches still ain't shit. Like, I'm not going to get up here and say that. I'm not going to get up here and say that. But
this guy's getting married on Sunday. Look what he's saying.
But if you know what you're doing, if you're unapologetically masculine, and all masculinity is, guys, just be honest with people. That's all it is. That's all masculinity is when you boil it down, you reduce it to the caramel. It's just being honest with people. Hey, what do you think about dating here in 2023? How many times have you heard this? Well, the key to a good relationship is communication. Raise your hand if you've heard that before. Makes me want to kick those guys in the fucking teeth. Everybody says that. Everybody's a fucking relationship expert. Then when you tell them, no, the key to a good relationship is dominance and submission. The man leads and the woman follows. That's when you start to get a gauge on where people are in life in terms of their red pill awakening. Guys, I'm here to tell you, the men in this room, we are the minority. We're the gross minority. And like I said before, our biggest detractors are no longer women. They're out here finessing these blue pill guys out here. And those blue pill guys, those represent the biggest danger to us. And this is why these events are important. So don't want to hate those guys, just steer clear of them. Just make sure you make friends with like-minded men. And we should be.
It means idiots. It means idiots, bro. Hey, don't talk to these rational people who are calling us out. Don't talk to them, okay? Just make friends like the idiots in this room, okay? So that way we don't get any deviation of thought around here, all right? Everybody got to have the same thought and group thing. That's the name of the game here, all right? Bitches ain't shit. Y'all remember that. Don't be going out there talking to nobody. To this guy, bro.
Be fine. So I want everybody to have a good time. We're gonna go out. We're gonna eat, drink, be merry. We're gonna smoke some cigars. Maybe catch some lung cancer in the process. Just I kid because I care. But
lung cancer, you might as well just call it the prostate masculine expo. I mean, why not, bro? Why not? What are you doing here, bro? Honestly, why did you think this was a good idea? You might as well just cancel along with 21 studios or 21 conventions. You should have just canceled this, bro. I mean, for real. Cancel it and focus on your wedding. There's a reason why the turnout, no one showed up. All right? And y'all don't believe me. Watch this.
But I'm trying to, I don't think I had anything else to say. No, I think that's pretty much it. Any questions at all about the policies, procedures? For those of you who came in a little bit late, I'll repeat this again. Terry Moran from ABC is going to be down here with his film crew, and they're going to be doing a documentary on this event. They let slip that this may or may not be in conjunction with a piece they're doing on Andrew Tate. Okay? I had a very important meeting with them last night, and I told them, look, you're not going to do me like the BBC did Andrew, right? Of course, they gave me all of the assurances, but you never really know. So I'm going to make sure that every time their cameras are on me, I've got someone with a camera on me as well. That way, if they cut something up with me saying, all women must die and men should be women.
No, they don't need you, bro. They got Sneako's video for that. Y'all remember that one? Y'all remember that Sneako video? Fuck the women, right? Y'all remember that one? Yeah, they could just replay that all day long. Like they don't need you, bro. They don't need you to do that. They got this.
So this was quite a funny clip that I saw.
What did you take? Fuck the woman, fuck the woman.
What? No, wait. We love women.
But not like transgenders.
Yes, sir. We love everybody. No.
All gays should die.
Yeah, merch, preach. What have I done?
Yeah, what have you done? Listen, if the BBC really want to make y'all look bad, they'll just lump you in with Sneako. I'm sorry. It already looks bad on y'all. It already looks bad.
I can look at the camera and say, yeah, that's not exactly what I said. I don't have any reason to believe that they have nefarious intentions, but it is ABC and ABC is Disney. And we know how Disney feels about men like us. So like I said before, for those of you who didn't hear this before, do not talk to any one reporter, cameraman, anyone from ABC. If they try to engage with you, you simply say no comment. You get with one of my ambassadors, pardon me, Mike Steele, Jay Blaze, King Life, pardon me, or Miami J. You get with one of those guys, they'll text me and I'll kick their asses out of here, okay? I'm also going to make sure that during the filming, and I know I'm repeating myself, but some of you guys came in a little bit late. Oh, we good? Yeah, I know some of you guys came in late. I'm going to make for certain. Sam, give him a hand. They're going to look for the lowest. They're going to look for like the least common multiple. They're going to try and pick and choose. And it's interesting. Mike was telling me the other day that sometimes when they do these documentaries, They'll send in a pretty girl that nobody knows, and she'll just kind of talk to each and every one of you just to find out which motherfucker is the one that's going to make the community look.
It seems like you're inviting problems. If you think the media is going to cancel you losers, then don't invite them. I don't get it. It's like you know that meme where the guy's on a bike and he takes out a stick and then jams it in spokes and flips over. Then they just blame somebody else, right, for their circumstances. This is what they're doing, right? They scream about cancel culture. They scream about how everyone's trying to come against them, and then they invite the mainstream media. Oh my God! It seems like you guys are just doing this for clout. It's not about cancel, because it's like the people who scream about cancel culture aren't actually getting canceled. We see them on mainstream media. That's the opposite of getting canceled. That's like, I don't have access to the BBC. I'm just be real with you. I don't have access to any mainstream media entity out there. All right. But the fact that you guys are able to just pull these strings, all right, and get these guys to come in and do a whole documentary. These are multi-billion-dollar institutions, and you can get them to come do documentaries for you. All right, it just seems as though y'all have a more control over the media than you're letting on. It seems like you guys want, in fact, the media to be part of what you have going on, just so you can bash it as some cheap trick, right? You know how they just you get an old horse and these guys are just beating that old horse. It's the whole talking point of the cancel culture. They're after us, right? Andrew Tate pulled it off, and then now you're trying to do the same thing. If you're so much worried about the cancel culture, don't invite the media in it. But it seems like you want the clout.
Bad. Do not engage. I don't care if she has an 800cc high-profile boob job. You tell her no, and then you tell her to come to the room. I'm just kidding.
What was so funny? What the fuck is so funny? What are y'all giggling over there for? That wasn't funny. There's nothing funny about what the fuck he's saying, dude. I can't endure this shit. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know if I can do this. I can't do this. M-Dot, shout out to you. Thank you for the $10 super chat. What are you guys laughing at? That wasn't even funny, bro. Donovan recently had a 95% sale off of all his books and courses. A liquidation sale you see when a store is going out of business. This seems like the last hurrah in the red pill. Exactly what I've been saying. Wait till we get to the end of this video, bro. Again, I told y'all at the start during the monologue, I told y'all it's it. This is this is the dying light. Okay, there will not be a CME 4. Okay, and he's trying to do this semi-annually. It's not happening. Okay, these guys are going broke. They're going broke. It's over. Hang up the coat. Go ahead and live your married lifestyle, all right? Next year, you're going to have even less interested kids that want to do this shit. And it's not even, part of it is obviously the shit's stupid and everyone's going to realize they're being bamboozled. But part also is that people are just, the younger generation going to lose interest in this, all right? And part of the reason is they don't like to meet up in person like that no more, all right? Not like that. All right, not in this conference style where they didn't go into different rooms and they do breakout sessions on women and cancel culture and all this shit. Nobody wasn't trying to hear that. They're trying to do what the Sneako's doing, right? They're trying to do what Aiden Ross is doing. They're trying to do what Neon is doing, right? They want the OnlyFans girls. So listen, Donny boy, if you want to save your CME3, and I'm gonna give you this help, all right? You're not gonna take advantage of this. Let's just be real. You don't have it in you to do it, right? But if you want your CME4 to actually have a turnout, okay, invite OnlyFans women. Invite the OnlyFans women, right? Just go ahead and lean in fully into your hypocrisy and just invite those women and watch the incels show up. I guarantee you, bro. But you ain't gonna do it because you don't even have access to that.
But I'm very, very happy to be here tonight, guys. It's an incredible honor to be able to put these things on for you guys. It's still surreal, man. It really, really is. It makes me it makes me happy to do these things. It's almost like the best time of the CME is the first day and the last, because guys, these are very, very difficult, very, very expensive to put on. But like I said, we've got a great speaker lineup for you guys this weekend. I guess I'll close it out with this. I know all of us are probably in different stages in life. I see we've got some guys here in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. I happen to be in my 40s when I was in my 20s. You guys know my story. For those of you that don't, I was the typical blue pill beta. Got married when I was 25 to the warehouse hoe, and that marriage, it didn't last very long, maybe 7.5 years. We broke up and
Wait, what? Hold up. Huh?
Got married when I was 25 to the warehouse hoe, And that marriage, it didn't last very long, maybe 7.5 years.
7.5 years, bro. Your marriage was longer than mine. My shit barely lasted 3. Oh my God, bruh, you're a committed dandy. Oh, that's awesome, bro.
You know, we broke up, and years later, I ended up moving to Vegas after a terrible, terrible relationship. If you guys want to know all about that, look up TSR Tunes. Very, 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 very interesting story.
Is it the 19-year-old heroin addict that you borrowed almost $3,000 from your teacher brother to propose to her, and then as soon as her prison ex-boyfriend got out of jail or prison, she ran to him? Or is it the other chick that you end up getting duped into to pay for a whole apartment, and then when her boyfriend came out of prison, I mean, it seems like you had a history of dating women who are single mothers and had baby daddies in prison. All right. It seemed like your 20s and 30s was pretty rocky, Donnie. A matter of fact, even rockier than most people who are listening to you right now.
About that, but I've come a long way. I've come a long way, and when I begin to understand how to attract women,
LTTV facts. But he's saying 7.5 years not long, bro. That's 3 years short from a decade. Are you kidding me? You're 7.5 years is a long time, and the way he just tries to dismiss it, that's not that long a relationship. It is small. I'm like, what? Huh? Whoa. Nah, you're a committed dude, bro. 7.5 years. She must have had something you liked.
Women and get easy sex out of them. Life was pretty good for a while, but there will come a time, unless you're a guy like Justin Waller, he's gonna slay us till he dies. Jesus fucking Christ. I love Justin. That's my guy. And I trust him like a brother, but I will not let him in the same room with my woman. Hell no. Nope, sorry. Love you, Justin. Sorry. All jokes aside,
is he talking about Justin?
There will come a time.
Mr. I don't simp for my daughters. Now listen here. All right, I got this nice, smooth country accent. Makes me sound like a dollar store Matthew McConaughey. But I want you to listen here, all right? I have not once and nor will I ever simp for my daughters. You want to hear that? I want y'all to tell. Let me tell you something. Listen closer. Come here, get closer. I will not be a simp for my daughters. All right, them girls can just get it. All right, they can just get the fuck out of here. If they don't appreciate. Let me tell you something. If they don't appreciate what I do for them, all right, they can just go kick rocks. I want y'all to know that, right? Because this is what it takes to be a real man. A real man don't give a shit about his daughters. All right, a real man don't simp for his daughters. Yet alone some bitch. All right, that's how real I am. Okay. Oh, by the way, join Andrew Tate's Roar Room. My smooth country accent. It's a bozo. Yo, I can't believe he said that. Like, yo, you're simping for your daughters. How is that a bad thing, bro? Like, dude, you're crazy. You're insane.
There will come a time where you're gonna have to make a decision. Do I want to keep slaying hoes, or do I want to settle down and do something else with my life? Because guys, trust me, slaying hoes is a great time. It really is. It's a lot of fun. But EO can tell you, it comes at a price. It comes at a price. STD checks every couple of months. Did I use a condom last night? How the fuck do I kick this bitch out of my place without getting me too? You know what I mean? Did I send her that morning after text? Those are things that these
are the kind of conversations these boys pay thousands of dollars for. You know, they just travel here just to have these types of conversations. I mean, don't you guys find this fascinating?
Things that we have to do to protect ourselves, right? Hey, porta potty. Porta potty game. Hashtag porta potty game. Yes. For those of you.
What the fuck is so funny?
Off the topic. For those of you guys who live in maybe a high-rise or even a townhouse, I would recommend renting a porta potty. That way, if you have a bitch over to your house, you say, "Hey, you got to use the porta potty until you earn your way back into the house." That's hashtag EO.
What woman would stand for? You're lying. This is cap, bro. That's a lie. That's a lie. Ain't no woman, unless she's like she has no respect for herself whatsoever, and by that case, she's not a good woman you want to be around. Okay, no woman is gonna stand for that. I gotta go use a porta potty. That's like 6 floors down. Like, you got a bathroom right here. What do you mean? I gotta earn my way? Fuck you. Who the fuck are you? What? So how are you gonna hold out to that porta potty? What if the city says, "Hey, this violates zoning laws. Let's get rid of that," right? I swear these guys make these things up and then charge you a premium to act like they're teaching you something new. That's what I'm starting to realize. Porta potty game. Have y'all heard this shit before? Is this a real thing? Are they young men actually doing this? Yo, I've never heard a porta potty game. Why even waste your money on a porta potty? You know how expensive those things are? Oh God. Okay, never mind. I quit. Chat, I don't know if I can do this, bro. I don't know if I can endure this. This is retarded, bro. I'm gonna just be real with you. A porta potty game. Who was actually buying porta potties? What? I have a headache now. I can't believe I heard that shit, bro. I did what? No, that don't make any sense, dog. Now I got to question my whole entire life. I can't believe there are young men actually listening to this shit. He's joking. He's got to be joking. Charles, shout out to you for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. He says, I bet my life savings that behind closed doors, Devin pecks Donny boy every night. Yeah, like whack three fingers. Y'all remember whack three fingers? So we got that video coming up too. Yeah, that's Donny right there. Whack three fingers, bro. Dude, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, like that. Love it. Anyway, I'm all over the place, but there will come a time in your life where you're gonna get that text from that girl, or you're gonna smash this hoe, and in the immortal words of TFM and all these other people, the juice won't be worth the squeeze anymore. It won't, guys. It won't. Guys, I bang more women than I care to admit, to be honest with you. And it was great fun. But I'm telling you right now, we're men. We're men. And as great as my life was in Vegas, my life is 10 times better now that I have a reliable, attractive woman who's on my program. It's not easy to do. I'm not going to sit here and tell every single one of you guys we're all going to find a wife, because who knows? I mean, Devin's not with me right now. I mean, she might be getting butt fucked in the back of a pickup truck right now. I don't know.
You're getting married 2 days from now. Look how you're just trashing your fiance. Like, this guy. This is why I have zero respect for him. He just, every chance he gets, just trashes his wife, knowing fully well she's the backbone of his whole operation. I don't get this guy. Either he's trashing his wife, he's trashing his sister, or he's trashing his own mother. Like, I don't understand this guy at all.
I don't know. If she is, she's fucking gone, and I hope it was worth it. But that's the point, guys. That's the point. At some point, you're going to have to make a decision. And this is where we come into the Kevin Sabo. Give him a hand. So Kevin is now officially the second most ripped person in the building. King Life's number one. King Life's number one. Yeah,
that's sad.
I was joking with King Life.
That's sad. If the nigga that just walked in instantly became the second ripped person, it just shows that ain't nobody out there getting their health life in order. What are you talking about? They just like you, Donny. They got, titties and a gut. They all just like you, bro. Oh yeah, look at this guy. All right, this guy walks in. You're the second ripped guy in here. Yeah, okay. What are they paying you for? Get fit, right? You're not even that.
My body looks just like his, only it's upside down. You guys know how that goes. I could because I care, but. Getting back to it, I know we've heard a lot about the passport bros, and that's really what I wanted to focus in on. Not every man has the resources, or even I don't even want to say even the desire or the wherewithal to go overseas. You got to leave your friends, you got to leave your family. It's a high price to pay, dude. I mean, MLD, he'll be the first to tell you now. He'll tell you that it's the best decision he's ever made, but it does not come without costs.
Idiot. He's an idiot that lives in Japan, and he's a teacher. Okay, he's not a high value man. He teaches in Japan. All right, he's got problems in the U.S. That's why he's over there. All right, he likes to brag about how great and submissive these Japanese women are. But if you actually look at the realities of Japan, their culture is very, very strict, bro. Even if you lived amongst Japanese people for a very long time and you speak Japanese, if you don't look Japanese or you're not born in Japan, you're always going to be considered an outsider. I've watched documentaries of people who basically lived in Japan, and what is it? There are people who've actually done that and spoken about their experience. They're not very welcoming, bro. Like, listen, even getting an apartment is difficult over there because you're not one of them. You're not Japanese, okay? They're very homogenous. So the fact that MLD's sitting there bragging about, hey guys, travel to Japan, okay, all these women are gonna fall in love with you. I'm gonna tell you this right now. You are going to be sorely disappointed in how these people will treat you, okay, when you go over there, because you're not Japanese. And it's nothing bad about being Japanese or anything like that. That's just how their culture is. Okay, they're not really too open to outsiders. All right, even if you're cool with the crowd, you will still not be one of them. I don't know why these guys are big enough that go Japan. The women are so submissive. Like, you're better. You'll get more love from women in your home country right now than you'll get in Japan. Especially if you don't even get me started, bro.
We can all, I mean, everybody can say, hey, just get your passport and go overseas. Well, no, like there are hoes overseas too. They're not as advanced as the hoes here, but they are hoes nonetheless. But at least you have a better chance of maybe finding someone you can maybe start a family with. So at some point, you're going to have to make a decision. Do I go overseas? Because if you go overseas, you got to stay there. You can't bring her back here. Because you bring her back here, she's going to get corrupted, okay? And she's going to get butt fucked by Justin Waller. You don't want that happening, right? Right? You got to stay over there so she's not influenced. Or you can choose to stay here in the United States. And I know, listen, man, the dating game, it's a fucking cesspool, guys. Most of us in here probably won't have a long-term girlfriend who's even worth a damn.
Because y'all won't be able to find them listening to this bozo.
My goal is to show you guys how to mitigate risk and to find happiness without a woman.
Mitigate risk by getting married this Sunday to a post-wall single mom.
If Devin were to call me right now and say, Donovan, I'm leaving you for XYZ person, it would suck. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it wouldn't suck. I love her. You know, I'm in love with her. I've loved her for 7.5 years, going on 8 years.
Isn't that cute?
And it would hurt.
Wow.
But because of who I am and what I built and my mindset, I understand that I can be happy without her because I was happy before I was with her, right? I'm happier now. So you guys have to understand, you don't have to be slaying hoes to be happy. You don't even have to have a girlfriend to be happy. You have to focus on yourself. Rocky Sabo, give him a hand. By the way,
Rocky, focus on your speech. This is the most disorganized opening speech I have ever seen from an organizer. You're over here pointing all over the place, talking about things that don't matter. Like, stay on course, bro. What are you doing? People paid $1,500 and more to be here.
Rocky Sabo, this dude dropped the coldest motherfucking verse in Thought Mommies. Give it up, man. Give it up.
Did he say the coldest verse on Thought Mommies? Oh my God. Let's skip over. I'm skipping. Chat. I can't endure this, bro. I'm losing my mind listening to this bozo. Like, what is he talking about? Drop the verse. So you got rappers just dissing single moms now? What, bro?
Well, at this moment, it's not my speech yet. I'm not going to hog up the whole thing.
No, you're the man. Hey, if Captain Save-A-Ho were a person.
That's him? That's the dude that dropped the verse?
Basically the gist.
Yes.
He looks like Tom Cruise. Ordered from Wish.com. What the hell, dog?
I wanted to see real quick if you could hear me without the mic. Is this straight? Yeah. Can you? Or do you want me to stay on mic? Okay. All right, cool. I'll just follow it up just because this is the brief introduction. I'll follow up what he just said. He's referring to a moment where...
Hey, bro, he looks like a stunt double for Tom Cruise. Yo, where they find these people at?
6 months after the last CME, and after a world of shit talk about the last CME on the internet, like it's bullshit, it's fraudulent, it's this, that, right? All that shit he had to endure, and he had no clue. We get up 6 months later, and I'm like, do you know that like 10 plus attendants from the last one like fell face first into employment? Like long-lasting gigs where they had to relocate, working for famous influencers, and he had no clue. So definitely, that's the one thing I told. I have my NFT holders with me. We have people we brought with us.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing I told everybody. Network your ass off.
Yes.
And especially if you're in any kind of digital marketing, if you are, this is like, I cannot stress this point enough. If you are in any kind of
I honestly don't care, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. Get discount Tom Cruise off the stage. Come on, bro. What's going on? Where Donny at? Come on, Donny. Finish this off. So we can see how many people showed up.
And hold it like he was, like in a rap battle, some shit like this. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I saw you creeping up. I was like, oh, shit, here we go. By all 6 of y'all, right? So, in closing, guys, just like Kevin says, man, network your asses off. Because I didn't realize the power of networking until I met Walter Weeks, a.k.a. Fresh Prince CEO. The power of networking, it changes lives, man. It really, really does. You get around the right people, and it can literally change your life. And there are living examples all around this room. And I happen to be one of them. So thank you guys again very, very much for coming out. We're going to take pictures and all that other kind of stuff, and we'll have conversations and everything.
I don't care how many people showed up. I mean, we kind of got an idea at the first couple shots of this conference over here, right? We kind of got an idea of how many people were there. Hold up, let me move it back a little bit, right? We kind of got an idea how many people were there. Not that many to begin with. I mean, let's look at this. Right, look at this. So we got an idea how many people showed up. Even when you count the bottles, bro, and if you account for the amount of people who was pointing to that showed up, I counted about like 3. Maybe I was wrong. 3 people that showed up. So it's like what? 23 at best, right? I'm just assuming there are people off the camera that we can't count. I'm assuming that, right? I'm giving you benefit of the doubt, right? So if we can get an idea of how many people showed up, how about the after party, right? It's where people aren't, being lectured to, but it's a time for them to relax. You would think more people would show up to that event, right? Well, let's actually take a look because we got the cigar bar over here.
I got the cigar bar.
My boy switched from a dark tunic to a white tunic. Look at these chumps.
Yeah! Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to turn the camera. Hold on. There we go. So we are live at the cigar bar.
Can you count how many people? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just in frame alone. Don, shout out to you for the $5. Don says, that's Trollo's nephew, Glenn Lawrence, sent them the link when Alex PWF and Glenn were debating because Lawrence was losing really, really bad. Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God. Is that the discount Tom Cruise right here? He's a speaker, right? He don't even count. We talking about audience. How many people just showed up? I don't even know if these people back here are part of the event, to be honest. I'm just counting them in. They could just be completely different. Right, but let's continue.
Here at the CME.
More. Okay, so about 14.
CME 3 motherfuckers. All right, let me turn the camera around.
Nobody in the background even said anything. So them niggas probably aren't even part of this event. They're just chilling back there. These CME 3. It just might be these niggas right here, bro. What's going on?
3 motherfuckers. All right, let me turn the camera around.
Why do you have to announce everything? Just do it. Oh, guys, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera back around. Just do it, bro. Stop announcing like a grandpa.
All right, very good. So there's nobody watching. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if no one's watching, my dog. You barely got people there.
You know why nobody's watching? Because they're all watching Fresh and Fit.
Hey, still.
Hey guys, you know what? No one's watching us right now because they're busy watching my best friends, Fresh and Fit, which they're supposed to be here right now, but they're not here. It kind of sucks, but yeah, no one's watching us because they're watching Fresh and Fit right now. But Donny, isn't Myra supposed to be speaking at your event? He was.
All the beers.
This guy.
Hey, I'm happy for him, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I told you about his new place, right? Oh, my bad, everyone was. Dude, Myron's place.
That wouldn't last long as the Panorama Tower. That place was getting good.
They just didn't. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was. Hey, we got a viewer. There's the band right there.
I don't know, chat. I can't do this no more, chat. No mas. No mas. I'm sorry, no mas. Hey, we got a viewer, guys. At least somebody took a break from Fresh and Fit today. Yo.
Hey. Oh, there's Janik. Where you at, dude?
You're supposed to be here, bro. Not watching us live. We need the numbers. Come on. Get your ass over here. Look at all these bitches. Come on.
All right, it's going to get 8 views, but that's all right. All right, with the cigar bar, and that'll be that. I'll do it.
Oh, my God. Oh my god, bro. I can't, dog. Chad, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
But ass.
Hey, chat, y'all already know, all right? Y'all let me know what you think, okay? Do you believe if this is the end of the CME, there's not going to be a CME 4, all right? I want you all to listen closely. Put a 1 in the chat, all right? Or if you're saying Duke, this is a little far-fetched, okay? Donny Boy may have, bumped it up this year, but trust me, there's going to be a CME 4. Put a 2 in the chat, all right? Put a 2 in the chat if you think there's going to be a CME 4. Put a 1 if you think it's done. After this year, yeah, the quality wasn't that much better than last year. It's done. It seems like Donny Boy's running out of tricks. Let me see that in the chat, okay? I'm done with this. I got a headache, okay? I don't even know what the fuck's going on anymore. All right, all I know is this dude lied. He lied through his teeth, talking about I extended the tickets because we're almost sold out and barely 20 people showed up. Yeah, dog. I think this is the end, personally speaking. So that's a 1 for me. But again, I love to hear you guys' opinions. It's much welcome. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.